see what happens.
Goat fuckers united.
That's Group A. Pretty sure.
Phone call.
What is Group A?
I don't know where it says that or what screen you guys are on.
It says it in the Discord.
That's the general chat. That's what that is.
Goat fuckers united, apparently.
Oh yeah, that's been there forever. That is.
I don't know how you do that.
That is a story from Group 1 when they were trying to get information on a bounty. One of the players tried to seduce a goat to get the information. And yeah.
Like you do? Wait a minute, hold on. We have a lot of things wrong with this.
I'm just gonna take a wild guess here. Woody?
Yep, it was Woody a long time ago in a city called Hellenus that has now been raised to, well, it is a war zone.
Okay, but
Woody's a druid, so he probably
yeah. We are live, so I'm gonna push us into the session. Welcome to the Ilderon Tales. This is Group D, Brothers in Arms, Episode 8. And boy, man, do we have a lot. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the recap. We're just going to breeze through it, and we're just going to dive into this session because I have no idea what's going to happen. When we last left this group off, you guys were ending at the Nakart's ball. You got a chance to talk to Lethalia Nakart and found out that Ariana Bertle was Ariana Kinfield was in attendance to the ball. You guys requested to talk to her and revealed her heritage, and she revealed that she also knew her heritage, saying she was born of Respis Bertolf and Celia Bertolf, who her mother is the daughter of the Eye of the Mountain, giving her the same claim of blood that the last magnate had that kind of binds the entire country together. Or rather, I'm sorry, the Eye of the Mountain married, the last magnate married the Eye of the Mountain's daughter. Anyways, from there, you guys started strategizing to put Ariana on the throne instead of Marcus, and revealed that Marcus has been into some shady stuff. Anadelia works as Lethalia's spymaster, and she is currently looking into if any of your guys' claims can be validated. Then later in that night, it turned out that the prince has declared, has called for all of the nobility to take an oath to the throne, and if they don't, they are an open enemy of the throne, officially starting a civil war inside of Ardor for anybody who declines his oath. Lance had had a run-in with Manning Tolls before the rest of the party got there. Turns out the Lord of Doredge, the provincial Lord of Doredge, is alive, even though that most of that area of the country is engaged in war with a Lilnagai. Lethalia took in Manning, and you guys headed back towards Ardor after fetching Lance. You guys had a heart-to-heart and went back to the Kalkin office. In the Kalkin office, it appears that all of the noble members of the party received an oath blade from the prince, calling them to take the oath and swear loyalty or become enemies of the throne. All of the party in attendance at the Kalkin office declined. Kytrina told you guys she was intending to take the oath so the Kalkin could keep working inside the city. But you guys convinced her to also decline and take her chances. Then Lance had a awkward moment with Bieza, and then a heart-to-heart with Barty. Lance also received an oath blade, and before he even finished reading the letter, he tore it up and was resigned to sell the oath blade and was not taking any type of pledge to the prince. From there, Father A went to Father A was already inbound to the castle, Zenith Rise, with the knight that had been set to watch you guys meet. He got to Zenith's Rise, had a heart-to-heart discussion with Meat about loyalties and being left out of the loop and what her job is to do and how she just wants to do a good job of it. Once you guys got up to the office that the prince has been doing business out of, there was a servant he had delivering letters. The prince called both Meat and Father A to take the oath. After a bit of discussion, Father A eventually took the oath, and the servant that was in there to deliver the letters and swords turned out to be an assassin. And after Father A took the oath, distracting the prince, she stabbed the prince through the chest and leapt out of a window. Well, was chased out of a window by Meat. And leapt out, and Meat went to find somebody to heal the prince, and we are going to start there.
So to double check, so in this room right now is just me and a newly stabbed prince?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to, staring at the situation, Father A is going to grit his teeth and just be like, I'm trying to think how I want to word it. Basically, he's going to, like, Haldora, what do I do? Do I give him into your open arms, or do I save him?
You're asking her, roll me a religion check.
Yay, this will go terribly, as it always does. But it's nice. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say I was gonna use my channel divinity, but I am already proficient in religion. Yeah.
Alright. Woo! Woo! In 11.
Doesn't get me anything, given that I have an absentee god.
Hold on 1 second. Let me pull something up for you. Father A is going to seek Haldora. Is going to seek Haldora for counsel, and he is going to feel colder than he's ever felt before.
Oh god. That's it?
Yes.
Still cold?
That is all you all you feel.
You got chills. They're multiplying.
And you're losing control.
The prince is on the ground in front of you, gagging and clutching his chest.
Well, how is he positioned? I assume he's on his side, given that, there's a sword in his body. Or did she, like, pluck it out of him?
No, the sword, the sword is still through his chest. He's kind of got his, like, hands around it, trying to keep the blood that is pouring out of the wound, like, there. It is worth saying that he is wearing a breastplate, and the sword has pierced through it.
Interesting. Okay. So, feeling the, the cold chills come over him, Father A is just going to open his eyes, slightly narrowed down, and be like, I know what I have. It's like, I understand. And then he's going to walk over to the prince, and then he's going to forcibly pull the sword out of his back.
Alright. You are able to do so.
He's then going to push the prince onto his back. Because, and then... still holding the sword. Stare down at him and just go, what I do for Arter. Tell your father I'm sorry. And then proceed to begin stabbing him.
Oh!
Thank you.
You insert the sword a second time, and that is all it takes. he was already rolling death saving throws, and as you insert the sword a second time, you're gonna notice it pierces through the armor with significant difficulty.
Like it was, like it took me effort.
Yeah, it took you effort where like this happening for Kadam didn't seem like it took this much effort.
Okay, I mean that makes sense. Shapeshifters are strong bitches. And then I'm gonna take the sword out and drop it to the ground next to him.
All right. So is Father A just going to stand here until Meat gets back?
He'll kneel down next to the body, and he'll do like he'll close his eyes.
Okay. Is he like yielding?
And then yeah, like one knee.
Okay.
And then he'll put a hand on the chest, say that he's sorry, and then I'm going to confirm that he is in fact dead. And
roll me a medicine check.
I thought
He's actually not dead.
this time I will use my channel divinity to become proficient in medicine checks temporarily.
Believe. All right, 14. Just taking time to inspect his body. You're going to see the wound where the sword went in at his back.
Mm-hmm.
The breastplate around it is kind of dissolving, and looking at his back, the flesh is kind of turning black a little bit. He was very much going to die. He was poisoned, is what Father A can gather, and the extra bit of stabbing was just putting him out of misery from the poison.
But I did confirm that he's dead.
Oh yeah, he was very dead.
I'm just making sure, because then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds in a first level spell slot.
All right.
To make it look good, Jordan. But,
yeah, you are able to...
I'm not going to roll, because I don't think it matters if you cast Cure Wounds on a corpse.
You are able to mend some of the areas of flesh.
If I get to pick one wound, the one I made...
Well, as many of them are going to try and bind back together as possible. But remember what I told you, like when you're mending flesh, this magically made flesh doesn't have any of the blemishes or anything of the skin around it. And so, these are different types of magical scars. As far as, I guess a scar is like maimed flesh, and this is just like, just flesh that was like put there. And so it's, if anybody like inspects it, it's still going to stick out. And then also the area around the wound where he was stabbed with the poison. The Cure Wounds isn't going to do anything about that poison. So you're still going to see these black veins like around the stab part. Even though that the flesh itself has tried to close itself.
I don't have to explain those to anybody.
Yeah.
I tried to heal him, but the poison still got to him.
And then, for good measure, I'm going to cast Mending on the 2 wounds I created on his breastplate.
Alright, and try and mend that together?
Should be able to. They're not larger than 1 foot in dimension.
Yeah. Let me look up the text of mending real quick, and then we are going to proceed. I've got it right here in front of me.
Okay, I have it in my spell.
Mending, the spell repairs a single break or tear an item you touch. This is half broken because longer than a foot, you mend it. Okay. Alrighty, so you cast mending on the additional spot in his armor, and as you are like kneeling over the prince, casting these spells, you're gonna hear footsteps. You're gonna hear a rush of footsteps coming down the hallway, presumably coming for this room. They sound armored.
Father A will, put his like hand over his own face, kind of like, that sort of, deal, and then put the hand on the breastplate, but he's not going to stand up yet.
Okay. Stepping into this room is me and 3 other people. What appears to be two more knights. And and somebody from the Chantry of Water. She's going to point to the prince's body and say, "The assassin just left moments ago." And she points to the 2 knights and says, "Sound the alarms around the keep. Don't let her off the grounds. I'll stay by the prince's side."
At this time, Father A will stand up, looking solemn, and turn to face the people that have entered and say, "I did all I could. He's no longer with us."
I'm gonna say, give me a deception check on that.
Oh no.
I was thinking that you should have saved your total ability for that deception check.
I'm proficient in deception.
Can I give him my inspiration?
Don't need it, baby.
Yeah. So you're gonna say that statement, and the woman from the Chantry of Harmony, or I'm sorry, her Chantry is
Water.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it. It's been so long since anybody's interacted with them.
Oh, has it? You just said it like 2 seconds ago. No.
She is from the Chantry of Unity. It is the Chantry of Unity. Okay, that was the right one.
You said water a little bit ago, now it's Unity. This bitch is gone everywhere.
Yeah, the Chantry of Unity serves the water goddess.
Oh my god.
I was about to say, it's like, you have them named like Harmony and Unity, but then they serve one of the Ascended. So.
Yeah. Whatever ideal is most important to that Ascended god. But anyways, she's going to rush to the prince's side and push you away and say, "Well, I can do more." And she's going to begin casting spells. And also trying to do what looks like first aid to the prince. None of which seem to be working.
That's so rude. I love how she just presumed that she's able to do more. Like, I can do
to be fair, she's probably a better cleric than I am.
I just imagine that she's a high enough level that actually does have Revivify, and then Father A would be in for a world of trouble.
Oh yeah, I think there's already an open window.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, I can do more. Comes in and does normal first aid.
You know, one of the things in this world, any spell that brings back the dead requires a diamond. If you guys have noticed, I've only given out 1 diamond this entire campaign.
I thought Revivify didn't need a diamond, because it was more or less like you just drop dead, like... Because
Revivify doesn't... Revivify requires a...
Yeah, I just looked at it. It is a diamond worth 300 gold. Most spells that, bring life back requires a diamond.
Well, they're costly. All the sexy necromancer spells require bling.
All of the diamonds in this world are closely regulated by the Merchants of the Ruby. It is nearly impossible to get one. The only person who's done so far is Anadelia.
Only they regulated their poisons as close.
Look, we like things to die. We don't, and we like them to stay dead.
Well, so Father A will just, take a step back because obviously I'm not the experienced cleric on the scene.
I'm not the experienced cleric doing like spells that could possibly bring someone back to life. I'm over here, the cleric, fucking performing first aid.
As Father A is sitting and watching this display, Meat is going to slam her gauntleted fist into the wall and say, "Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I should have seen her! I should have known!" This goes on for probably about 10 minutes before the priest gives up, turns exasperated and looks to Meat and says, "He's dead."
Your prognosis was correct.
She's she's going to look to Father A, and then look to the priests in the room. She's gonna take off the sword at her waist, or the scabbard holding it. You're gonna see her lip quiver for a minute before she drops it, and she turns and leaves the room.
Was she gonna stab me?
I'm pretty sure that was a
I'm definitely a better
resignation.
monk than that bitch. So.
I'm pretty sure that was a resignation.
Well, I quit. Damn it.
The priest standing in the room is going to look at Father A and say, "We'll have to prepare the body for burial. I'm going to go retrieve some more members of my chantry." She's going to put a bloodied hand on Father A's side and say, "I'm sorry." She's also going to leave the room.
You can go through his things now and find proof that he was worshiping a bad religion.
Are there guards still in there?
I believe there's still people in here. No Meat's still in here.
Meat left.
Yeah,
She quit and left.
Meat just walked out. There are more sounds of shuffling coming from the hallway. She brought 2 knights with her and gave them both orders, and presumably they're taking them out, executing those orders. However, you can roll me an insight check to try and discern her body language, but other than that, she dipped out.
There's your insight check.
19.
What's a 26 give me?
26. Meat was just telling you earlier that a knight is only good if they're able to do their job. This is the second magnate that has died on her hands. You can assume this is gonna go south for both of you guys. And she was kind of reading into that and left because of it.
Fuck that shit, I'm out.
Yeah, basically is what she did. She's like, nope, nope it out of here.
Where are we in all this? Because I know we were...
We're at the Calkin office.
Yeah, we've been chilling at the Calkin office, just talking while all this has gone down.
I thought we were heading over the...
No, none of us were going. I don't.
Well, no,
one
none of
no.
you read the letter that indicates that maybe there's shit that's going on in the castle.
Yeah, no, I think
Thalin-
Barty or someone said at
Thalin-
the end of last session that they were.
Thalin was the one headed to the capital. Or headed
Yeah.
to the
That
road.
was-
Am I just alone in this room with a corpse?
Yes.
Okay, is there any of this shit I can rifle through?
So rude.
Is it though?
Yeah, there's his person, and then there's the stack of black swords on the back table.
So that's it. This is pretty much just an otherwise featureless room.
Yeah, this is his meeting office. When he's meeting with people or writing decrees, he normally does it out of this office.
So there's nothing that would there's not. So there was a desk. Does the desk have drawers?
No, there was a table in this room. Servants were bringing in the supplies he needed.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and pat him down.
Alrighty.
I make it look like I'm mourning his body, but I'm
You
Fuck her down.
already down. I was like, we're riding this.
Oh, I'm so sad he's dead. Wonder if he has anything incriminating on him.
I wonder how much gold he has on him.
7 didn't get me anywhere. So.
Patting down the prince, you're going to find on him several letters, or actually 3 letters in total. Of course, you're going to find his signet ring, marking him as a member of the Bertle family. You're also going to find King Bling, totaling up to 700 gold worth of items.
Okay, well you say King Bling like it's not just like, oh hey, his gold pouch.
Yeah, it's his amulet, his crown, his sword, his armor.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'll if I can stash them in a sort of covertly, I'll stash the letters, but I'll leave his stuff on his person.
Okay.
You're not going to take his crown? What's
Well,
wrong?
that's gonna be real obvious.
That's
You know,
what
it's
I'm
not like a
saying.
crown is a hard thing to, fit.
You could walk around with his crown and be like, I'm the Kingslayer!
Yeah, that's how you
I
go to jail.
am magnate now.
Exactly, go sit on the throne.
Okay, so like I'll stash the letters, and then I'm just gonna kind of be like, should I? I feel like I need to leave,
Yeah.
but I feel like I need to like be in control of this situation. But this situation might have already gotten out of my hands.
Yeah, 5 guards. Like as you're as Father A is pondering this, 5 guards are going to step into the room, along with another member of the Chantry of Unity. They're going to see Father A and say, "Step away from him. We'll handle it from here."
Of course.
And walk out fast.
Walk out slowly, calmly, and then go to a brisk pace once you reach the hallway.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
So leap out
And
of
then
the
suddenly
window.
teleport.
Where's Father A go?
To
Father
Mom's
A's gonna
house.
leave the room because, like I said, at this point, I don't know what I'm in. Like, this feels like I'm in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, you're the best cleric they have right now.
All right. So Father A steps out of the room, and is he leaving the castle, or is
Is
he
suddenly arrested.
well, well, I guess what's going on? Like, this should be. I feel like this should be creating some kind of small panic.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. That's what I'm trying to describe to you of like what's happening, but it depends on where he's going. Right now he's on the 2nd floor of the diplomat's quarters.
I'm gonna have to refresh my computer for a second, guys.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yeah, like I said, there's this uncontrolled, like this mildly, like this semi-controlled chaos. I'm just like, it's like he's gonna leave because at the very least he needs to let everybody else know what's happened.
Yeah, Kadam killed the magnate. You know, so it's
So
totally
the
her.
heart of embers burned it right to the ground.
That'd have been hilarious if you just suddenly set a fire as you walked out the room.
All right. So Father A is.
He's gonna begin leaving. That doesn't necessarily mean
Yeah.
he's gonna make it.
Father A is going to begin like leaving this complex, and he's going to get to the bottom of these. Okay, he's going to get to the bottom of the stairs here, and he's going to come to another group of knights. They have surrounded Meat. And she's not in hand, or she's not cuffed or anything, but she does seem to be yielding to him. As Father A is walking by, the knight is going to point to Father A, and 2 more knights are going to step over to him and stop him, and say, we need to figure out what happened in the room. You and her were the only two people who witnessed it.
He's definitely gonna flinch a little bit, and he's just gonna be like, "Sorry, I've been to jail before." Yeah, I can answer your question.
He's going to nod back to the group that has meat and say, "All right, take him to the magnate's dungeon for now. As soon as we have the palace secured, we'll come and question you."
Great. I get to go back to jail.
They lead you below the section of the castle labeled Magnate's Keep, and Thalin at this time is going to be arriving at Zenith Rise. There seems to be a panic at Zenith Rise. There are bells ringing, and let's go to something more panicky. Let's go with this. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Anyways,
Saturday night by Panic at the Disco.
there is panic. There's panic at Zenith Rise. There are guards running in every direction. The gates that lead into the palace, most of the time, coming from the Earth Gate, they are open, and there are just guards posted outside of them. And there are a myriad of vendors and different people outside the castle gates on the main concourse trying to sell their goods. These castle gates are closed, and guards are moving. Oh, hey, those sword sounds. Guards are moving the merchants away from the gate. Thalin sees this as he is approaching.
I know my way around the castle, right? I know how to get to the king's quarters or his throne room.
No. Thalin hasn't. Thalin's from Alien, I believe. Thalin hasn't been inside the keep before. This is like the largest complex like inside of Ardor, so you can kind of see, where the tall buildings are among it.
Where do we meet the prince the first time?
Yeah. Thalin has met the prince before. You met him in the area labeled the green area. It is the offices and diplomat quarters.
I'll just try to grab one of the guards who's nearby and ask him what's going on.
He's going to turn to you, and he's gonna inspect you, and he's gonna say, "An assassin on the premises," and he's gonna lean in real close and say, "She wears other people's faces." After squinting at you for a second, he's gonna shake his head and say, "You're free to go, though, citizen. We'll sort out this matter."
That's such a weird fucking sentence. She wears other people's faces. What?
Not inaccurate,
Right?
but it is a little off-putting.
If I can help, who to look for?
Just
she cut them off and
she
just
wears
puts them
other
on?
people's faces.
Say that for me one more time, Derek.
When I ask if I can help, who can I look for?
This low-level guard is going to shake his head and say, "Anybody who looks out of the ordinary."
She tries to basically find
I need to speak with the prince.
Hold on, let me turn this music down a little bit on my side. Say that one more again.
Ask where is the prince? I need to speak with him.
He's going to he's gonna look back to the keep and say, we're protecting him until we find this assassin. We can't let anybody in or out of the palace.
Good work, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna just say in an intimidating way that I'm a member of the Kalkin and I'm a trusted advisor to the prince, and you need it directly to him right away. I can roll intimidation if you like.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me intimidation. I feel like that would work better as a persuasion.
Okay, I was just trying to do it like angrily, but whatever. I mean, I'm proficient in both. So
yeah, either or. You make the decision.
Alright, let me find my shit real quick.
It's still a very off-putting sentence. She wears other people's faces, and the prince is dead. Did you fucking cut off his face and like slap it on and run around? Like what the fuck?
There's so many
She might
characters.
be the prince.
No, I rolled.
The assassin is Arya Stark.
Like, goddamn. Who am I, dude? I thought I was just dealing with a normal person, not a goddamn.
All right.
fucking-
This guy, who is moving merchants from the concourse is going to salute and say, "I've heard that the prince has been working with the Kelkin lately. Right away, sir." He's going to move to the Earth Gate and tap on it. There are the palace sees petitioners all day long, and also different diplomats and councilmen move in and out of the palace. You can see inside of the Earth Gate. There are at least 40 people huddled, like pushing against this gate right here. And there are too few guards to try and keep all of them back. He's going to look at all of the people there and say, "Oh, we're gonna have to find a different way inside of the palace. If we enter through here, everybody is going to try and push out."
Alright, let's go.
He begins leading you to one of the other gates entering into the castle. And I'm just going to roll him a success check of which of these he is going to be able to get into. So this guy does not get any respect at either the Wind Watch, which has an entrance, the Fire Watch, which has an entrance. Most of these are always closed, or the Watergate. As you circle around the castle, you're going to see more and more people are like flooding to these gates trying to get out, as some people have like lived through this before. He's going to scratch his head and say, "Well, as soon as we can open the gates, I'll be able to let you in."
Can I go up to one of the people guarding the gates and see if I can persuade them or intimidate them to let me through?
Alright, you're at the Watergate now. The person who operates the portcullis is in... you can shout over the bells, and they are on the second floor of the Watergate. There's a small slit that they can see, you know, people who are approaching the gate. You can assume somebody's up there as you see firelight. Or, I'm sorry, torchlight.
So is all the gates completely just swarmed with people, or could I maybe sneak through?
Yeah, the portcullises, the iron, like the metal gates that keep these things, that go in front of these things, are all locked closed. And at each gate, there are about 40 to 70 people trying to get out of the castle. The last time there were assassins in the castle, they killed indiscriminately.
Just a good time.
Fun time.
Doesn't seem like there's any way for me to get in.
Good times.
Is there any way I could maybe climb over a wall? Would that be possible?
That is very possible. The walls for Zenith Rise are the outer walls are each 20 feet high. If you've got a rope of some sort, something to, you know, like tie the end to, you can try and scale it.
Pack.
Say it again.
I have an explorer's pack that comes with a rope. Yeah, I guess let's try that. See if I can start. Maybe I'll get a guard's attention. I can talk to him.
Okay. walking around the wall, you can see the walls where there are no guard. There are a few guards like keeping. There are a few guards keeping like peace inside the exit ways of these gates. On the wall though, there are a myriad more of guards moving in patrols, like scanning over the castle grounds. Yelling out to one of them, you are able to catch their attention.
I'll let them know I need to get in, and it's a very important message for the prince.
They're going to look down at you, and they're going to talk amongst themselves, and they're going to point back and say, "Use the gates!"
Can I just walk up to the gates and open it? Is that possible?
No, you can't. You already... You're on the south side of the rise now. You already know you can't get in through the gates.
Steal that to them. I can't get through the gates. Come let me in.
They're going to once again look at each other, and you're gonna see them. Talk to each other, and one of them's going to One of them is going to run off. The other is going to look back at you and say, "He's going to go get some rope."
Oh my god. Okay, I got a wild idea. I'm an
These
urchin.
motherfuckers in there with dead magnates.
I'm an urchin, and I'm no kidding. I have the background in city secrets. Because I know, secret passages and stuff. Well, I know of any way to get into this castle that's not, maybe like a tunnel, a sewage system, somewhere I can sneak in quicker, easier.
You would know there are smugglers inside of the castle, and there is a river that goods are shipped on. Just on, I'm gonna move you to the Ardor page. Just on the I've got that one like covered with stuff. Just on
across the riverbed.
Yeah, just on the south side. Most of this area of town is all military storehouses. If you were thinking smugglers were trying to get into the castle, it would most likely happen from the south side of the castle.
All right, I want to head that way then and try to get through on my.
All right. You are there, by the way. I have you in that area. You are shouting with guards. One guard left to go get you rope, and you are going to try and find a secret entrance. There are two storehouses in back on the road that are suspiciously close to the keep walls. However, they do not touch the walls.
Okay, I want to go try to get into one of those, or both of them.
Okay. Both of these storehouses are going to be locked. I'm going to roll you a percentage die for which one you try first. You go to the western one first, and it's locked, and going to the eastern one is also locked.
Are they kind of rickety? Do I look like I can kick them in? Is that possible, or I need to pick them?
These are military storehouses.
So pretty secure.
Yeah, they are fortified stone buildings.
And that would be the most likely place for like a smuggler to move stuff in or out.
Yeah. The party has well, not this party, another party has actually used these passages before. But the guards did say they were getting rope for you to climb the wall.
Well, I have some rope. I have an explorer's pack that comes with rope.
Yeah, they don't know that. They don't know what's in your inventory. Okay. You're just like, hey, can I come up there? And they're like, yeah, just give us a second.
I'll head back to them and see if they're back or waiting on me yet.
All right. Yeah, the one who ran off is going to come back with a bundle of rope. He's going to throw it over the wall and let Thalin climb up. as he climbs up, the guards are going to say, pretty. We thought it was a pretty strange. A messenger wanted to get inside the keep.
Well, it's a very important message. Now, where's the prince?
He's going to point to Central Rise and say, "We'll lead you to the petitioner chambers, and as soon as things settle down, we'll make sure you're okay, and then you can relay that message." Another guard's going to say, "Oh, you got to be right careful. There's an assassin walking around the premises. They don't care much for who you are. They'll just slit your neck."
So if I could find this assassin, there would be no more assassin. Now quit wasting my time and take me to the prince.
They are going to look at each other and once again shrug and say, "We'll take you to Central Rise, but we don't know where the prince is." They lead you through the down to the barracks of the guard quarters, then through the feast hall, and then to Central Rise.
Just as an FYI, worst security ever.
Yeah, seriously, these are the worst.
I know.
Just let anybody
You
in.
wanted to get into the game, so we let you in.
These
Oh, you
guys-
didn't know you were gonna kill somebody while you were in here.
Assassins, they'll just slit your throat. Don't you disrespect Kingdom. If you did her a favor, she'll let you through.
Oh, and don't
These
worry about it,
guys
guys.
are your 1/4 level CR. They are not your brightest bunch or.
Oh, so they're the dudes that Hauser gets to feel good about beating up before the Arcanist zaps him.
Yeah, exactly.
So what was the other dude that was like before that he had to intimidate to get in or persuade? Was
That-
like,
that guy
was
was
that
actually-
CR1?
That was actually a customs guard, and coming through and saying, "Hey, I work with the." Oh yeah, I know. I'm a little bit intelligent. I know the prince works with the Kalkin. Like, I'll get you in there. But
Was
he doesn't have.
CR1?
Yeah. He doesn't have any authority to get these people to open the gates. Like, each of these gates is a massive. Like, each of these gates is a massive building. Each gate could be its own fortified tower, our own fortified fortress, for getting into the keep. Anyways, Thalin
Can't
is,
open the gate, but here's some rope.
yeah. Thalin is led to the Central Rise. There are different groups of servants huddled in these petitioning chambers, sitting at different benches, and there are about 5 knights patrolling around these servants, and about an additional 40 guards inside of this room.
Anybody look like they're in charge? Anybody like more senior?
You can assume the knights are somewhat in charge. However, this is a once again, people are like watching these people. They seem a little scared or intimidated, and people are dashing through like Central Rise every couple of moments in a different direction. The whole time the bells are ringing of the complex.
I want to go to somebody who looks like they're more senior or older and tell them I need to speak with the prince, and where can I find them?
You walk up to the first knight, and he's going to look to you and say, "The prince is dead."
Oh, what? Oh, that's terrible. Oh no.
Oh.
Just gonna ask. I guess the assassin I've been hearing about.
He nods and says, "We're currently looking for them."
Any leads on where to look? I can help.
He's going to inspect you and say, "No, just stay put, citizen. She's been seen around. She's been seen around the castle before."
Do you know her name?
He shakes his head and says, "No, she's a shape changer, and always comes bearing a different one."
Well, if I can help, let me know. I'd be happy to.
He nods and says, at this point, you'll just get in the way. Just let us handle this.
I roll persuasion to see if I can get some more info, see if I can make him trust me more.
You can try. Well, what do you want to say to him?
I say, obviously we never met. I'm a trusted advisor to the king, the prince. I'm very capable, and I'm sure you'll find that I'll be a great asset to you.
He is going to, like, once again, looking over you, he's going to nod and offer a hand forward and say, well, if you like, you can mourn over the prince's body, but that's about all the help we need in this matter right now.
That would be fantastic.
He's going to look to the group of guards and call for 3 of them to come over. And he's going to say, escort this person to the mortuary. The guards each nod and then begin leading Fallon away.
That's not as much as I'm looking for.
Fallon's now got Larry, Curly, and Mo leading the way.
These are not the same 3 guards who led you in here.
Very good.
Hey, Beavis, what butthead?
Alright, so for Father A, you are in a dungeon with meat.
Been there, done that.
You should eat.
Let's see. Let's go with this one right here. Anyways, you are in a dungeon with meat. It is you guys are underneath the Magnate's Keep, somewhere in this section of the castle. There is a stone wall between you and meat, and a iron gate outside. As you are placed into the cell, the guard locking it is going to say, this is just for your own protection. You know, you guys both saw the assassin, so if she was to come after you, we just want to make sure you're stashed away. Meat, you're going to hear Meat say, I understand.
Yeah, because I'd want to be somewhere I can't run if an assassin shows up.
The guard shakes her head and says, no, this dungeon is the most secure place in the keep. They couldn't bust their friend out of here when we had him down here.
So that's the Magnate.
Thank you.
She nods, closing the gate and then walking out of the large wood and metal door in the room.
And then dies.
Yeah. Meat is going to call over to Father A and say, second Magnate that died on my hands.
In a way, you could say it's my second too.
You're gonna hear a hysterical chuckle from her, and say, and then she's gonna say, well, when this is all over, they're gonna be stripping me of my nobility rank. What good's a knight who can't protect anyone or fight or find an assassin?
They act like finding a shapeshifter in a castle is something anybody can do.
Well, you can't hear any of her facial gestures. She is going to, after a moment, she's going to say, we should have seen her. We should have seen her.
Well, she can't see Father A nodding.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, yeah, we should have.
Once again through the quiet, you're gonna hear her say, "You know, the Bertholfs are why I wanted to become a knight. Seeing how Respis rose from his position in the north to magnate inspired me. And now their family's gone. Damn it!"
Father A is going to do a minor bit of soul searching for a moment. And then, you wanted me to let you know more, right?
She is gonna call out and say, "It doesn't matter anymore. When this is done, I doubt neither you or me will be a knight in the position that we were in."
A couple months ago, I was in this exact same spot, except I was just a smuggler, not a knight. So, I'm willing to roll the dice. But, I wanted to let you... I wanted to let you know that the Bertholfs aren't gone.
She is going to call out and say, Celia died of frost fever. The magnate was assassinated by Nyla. His two oldest sons assassinated, and now his youngest killed by that doppelganger.
There's a daughter.
She is silent.
It's Ariana Kinfield. I know, because I'm the one that took her to the Kinfields, what, like 20 years ago?
19.
19 years ago.
As 995 AE. You're going to hear more silence from. You're going to hear more silence from Meat Cell. Finally the gate of the, or rather the door opens of this dungeon, and in comes the knight that Meat had ran in the room with earlier. He's going to walk up to each of the cells and place in a key, locking it and opening the gate. As he does, he's going to look at Father A and then say, "We need to question you guys about what happened." Mita's going to step out of her cell and say, "Yes, Captain Tratham, I'm very willing to tell you everything I know." And he's going to nod and say, "You did an exasperated press earlier when you fetched me, Meat. But I want to hear this man's story."
Oh no.
What do you want to know exactly?
He's going to gesture above him and say everything that happened up there. From the moment you stepped in to the moment we came.
So, like, we want to know right now. I assume.
Yes.
When we were brought into the room so that we could debrief the prince on recent dealings we had in Stomar Villa. He had brought up the oath blade he has been recently sending out, asking my answers in and there. I informed him that I serve him and the country of Ardor, and it seems that in that moment of conversation, what we thought was a servant turned out to be the assassin and struck. Meat then went to fetch help. I removed the sword from the prince in an attempt to perform medicinal aid.
As you get to that part, the gate, or rather the large door to this part of the dungeon is going to swing open. You're going to see the woman who locked you guys in here, and she's going to say, "Captain Tratham, we found her. She's on the north side of the rise, trying to scale the wall." He's going to say, "By the 4. All right, I'm on my way." He gestures to both of you and says, "Stay here until we get her captured and in bonds, and then we'll be able to have this conversation in a more pleasant manner." He runs out of the door, tailed by the woman who opened the door. As he runs out, she's going to close the door and turn and look at Father A and Kadam.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Father A and me.
Something?
And yeah, her face is going to change. Her hair becomes pale white and her irises disappear. She's going to pull out a dagger from behind her and says, "Now, a good assassin never leaves witnesses."
Oh no!
This is the job, Kadam.
And a bad assassin attacks a monk.
In an enclosed space.
We are going to come back to Father A. And...
Next time on DPZ.
Wait! I just hear so many things. So wait, say that again.
He said, "You're gonna leave me in a room with an assassin and then be like, next time on Dragon Ball Z."
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Player 101.
I'm gonna go grab a Diet Coke. It might be my last.
All right. So the rest of the party is at the Kalkin offices.
Do we hear the alarms going off?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
We get
The bells.
here?
Yeah, the bells are ringing from. Zenith Rise, and parts of the, or rather, it sounds like chaos from the center of the city. Kytrina is, as you guys are finishing up talking to Lance, and he gave his report, Kytrina is going to look up and say, No, I've heard those bells before.
Yeah, they weren't good the last time we heard.
Nope, they sure weren't. A magnate and like his entire court died.
Maybe it happened again. It would serve him right.
Johan's saying that Celebrus is already going out the door.
Johan follows after Celebrus.
I guess we're doing this. I thought we did swear loyalty to this guy, and we were at war with him. But sure, let's go.
But just because we didn't swear loyalty doesn't mean he needs to die.
He tortured an innocent man. I wouldn't give a damn.
Anderson and Stalin are at the castle now.
All right.
Also, that Father A could be in danger.
that old man can handle himself. Let's be honest.
This is a conversation while we're running, Brandon, towards
Okay. That is fair. You guys can keep going.
Lance, I know you have zero regard for things right now, but
I will go help Father A because I like him more than I do the magnate.
well, to be fair, that's a pretty generic feeling for the most of us right now.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that. Yeah.
All right.
Johan, move those tiny freaking legs.
Do I gotta pick you
I
up?
can only run so fast.
Do we need to pick you up?
Well, last time we did that, it didn't work well.
Oh wait. Do I still have my hog that I summoned earlier?
You have a hog that you summoned? Wait a minute. When did I miss this?
It was when we were coming back from the ball. I summoned my hog to ride back.
How did I fucking miss that?
How long does that steed last?
It lasts until I go to sleep.
What is it
not
called?
rested
Sacred
while-
steed?
No, it's fine steed.
Oh, fine steed.
Boom.
Wait, is it a paladin spell? Because if it's the paladin spell, it doesn't go away. It just stays there until it dies.
Yeah. Let's
No,
see, let's see.
It stays there until you dismiss it. It's will always be there unless it runs out of HP or you dismiss it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, I do have my hog.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you just have that thing. Let's see. Fine steed. I'm just double checking in the thing, or in the player's handbook. Yeah.
It should be a boar. I summoned a boar with it.
Yeah, you do have your boar. You want to charge the keep on it,
Yep.
and
That way I can keep pace with everybody else.
All right. So you guys are going to run up the main concourse to the palace, and I actually forgot what that road was called in the palace district. Man, I get to pull out my Ardor notes too. Haven't needed these in a while. As you guys are running up this road, you guys are going to notice also too, there are barely any of Lethalia's men here. She gave the order early this morning to withdraw, and the forces have been leaving steadily.
Jeez, she works fast.
Yeah, there are still some Nakart men patrolling the palace district, but not as many that were keeping watch in this area before. Yeah, so you guys are going to sprint up. You're going to sprint up the central concourse to the palace, and you're going to find the whole palace on essentially lockdown. There are people inside the Earth Gate screaming to be let out. There are about 100 or so people inside of here. Each group has 50 to 60 people pressed against each gate. There are two of them on. Let's see. This is a gate that enters into the palace, and then this is a gate, and then this part right here is actually just a wall. There are people pressed upon each of the gates, screaming to be let out. Outside here, most of the merchants have been evacuated. This is the emptiest you guys have ever seen the merchant concourse.
Johan, I'm getting really bad flashbacks right now.
I see. It looks like the gate's clogged and we can't use them. Why don't we go to a less crowded area and see if we can find a way through there.
All right.
Wait, weren't we the ones who used the secret passage?
Yes, Johan, Celebris, Arabella, and Carter.
No.
And Father A.
He's the one that used the.
No,
Group B's the one that used the secret tunnels. Group
Group C that
that was
time
a
we
Brock
just
and Roman.
Oh
we just
yeah,
kinda
yeah,
ran
yeah.
through the front door.
Yeah, Group
Brock
C.
kept their way through the front door.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Group D did fight their way through the front door. That was my bad.
Yeah.
Darn. Alright. Anyways, so yeah. Plan. Find a less crowded area and see if we can get through.
All right. I'm gonna roll you guys a percentage die. You guys are going to at Windwatch when you get to the northern part of the keep. You guys are going to see probably the emptiest area. There are archers posted up in this tower, watching the road that leads to it. As you guys approach, though, the Windwatch, the gate here is never open. However, if there is a part of the keep that's calm, it is this part.
So we see people.
Can the archers see us?
The archers can see you, and the well, there's no portcullis here. This is actually a straight, large wooden gate that's sealed. But the person who operates it can also see you from the second floor of the tower.
I shout out to him, going, "Hey, we're Knights of the Magnate. Can you let us in?"
As you shout to him, he's going to call down and say, "There's an assassin on the premises. You have to watch yourself."
We are well equipped to watch ourselves.
Are we?
The gate begins opening. As it does, there are going to be 3 servants at this gate. As soon as it opens, they run out of it, fleeing northwards into the city.
Take that, Dolan. We got the door to open.
Well, you guys have also came much later.
I got in. I still got in.
You guys are inside of the Windwatch. This is a slim, fortified tower on the northern part of the keep. There are, as soon as you guys step in, you hear the moving of chains, and the gate begins closing down on itself again.
Is there anyone to meet us?
There is not. All of the guards are occupied in this search.
Once again, worst security ever. Like, yeah, I'm the knight. Can you let me in? Sure, let's lower the gate.
Yeah, welcome to the palace. Make yourself at home.
All right.
Silvers kind of says under his breath to Johan, "Once we get all this settled, we might want to have Nathalia post some guards actually inside the castle."
Or at least some spies. Anyways, I look for another knight or soldier running through the halls, heading towards the Magnate's keep. Looking for someone to ask for a better description of what's going on.
Still riding the board.
Yeah, still riding my board.
All right.
Shouting, "Hog Rider!"
You're going to stop an elaborate woman in a dress. There are two foreign people with her.
Damn foreigners doing all our jobs.
Yeah. With deep olive skin. As you stop them, she's going to say, "There's an assassin in the castle again, and I don't intend to stick around to find out who she's after."
Is there just one assassin? I remember last time there was a bunch.
Don't say that, they're gonna freak out.
Yeah,
even more.
the two guards with her is going to step forward and say, "Excuse me, citizen. We have to escort this diplomat to safety."
I'm not a. Oh wait, yeah, I am.
As you would.
You're a citizen, Lance. We're not.
That's what I was about to say. I'm so used to saying I'm not a citizen that I am. So
All right. Well, since we're not getting information, I just want to head straight towards the magnate's quarters then, since I'm assuming that that's where
That's
Father
where
A
it
would be
went
taken.
down.
Yeah.
would we all know where like his personal room is?
Yeah, you guys would know where his you guys would know where. Well, Lance, of course, would know where the prince stays at.
Well, that's what I meant. I meant like the group as a total.
Yeah, the group as a total wouldn't know the complete inner workings of the castle. They would know where they've met Lance before and the other areas that they've been to in here.
I think I would. I don't know. I guess I'll just stay with the group instead of taking off on my own. It's might be a bad idea.
Don't split the party.
So we're split 3 ways right now.
Split up,
Rule
gang.
101 of D&D: don't split the party.
All right, so
We say that as the old man is stuck in a dungeon.
you guys.
So says, oh,
You guys are running towards the magnate's quarters.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Thalin,
That's me.
you are escorted to the mortuary. There are 8 priests down here. You're in an area below the magnate's keep. It seems that there are a series of tunnels down here. As you join this group, it seems that there are 2 priests from each chantry. They are tending to the prince's nude body on a platform. It seems that they are preparing it for its funeral rites.
Is it just workers in here?
From what you can tell, each of these members of the chantry seem to be some sort of high-ranking sage.
I'm gonna ask anybody, maybe like a group of people, if they saw who the prince was with, or who they might suspect the assassin to be.
As you come in and start asking about that, one sage is going to drop their hood and walk over away from the other 7 and step towards Thalin and say, this is the song we're singing for the prince's soul. Please don't interrupt it. What is it that you're looking for?
Looking for whoever did this.
He looks back and says, well, the deed is done.
Yeah, but justice must be done.
He nods and says, I pray that you find it. He puts back up his hood and goes over to the prince's body and joins in with the murmuring and applying of balms.
I'm gonna go look at the body and see if I can find any clues, maybe, as to who might have done this.
All right. Roll me an investigation check. You can step around them and kind of inspect it as they're preparing it.
Oh boy.
You're going to you're gonna notice there are, and this is easily noticeable. You're gonna notice there are black veiny lines all throughout the prince's chest, expanding in at least a foot in each direction. The flesh, however, in the middle of where these lines come from is the flesh in the middle, however, has been mended, and it looks perfectly fine. However, he is very much dead. And that's what you gather on a 10. It was probably poison, and he was probably stabbed. Healing did nothing for it.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do. I feel like I'm just stuck here.
Tell him your very important message.
And
That's fun. Your mother's a
I guess
whore.
that's the thing I do. I got nothing to do. I got nothing to go on. I'll just stand here.
Okay. They keep praying over the body and singing a soft chant that I am not going to sing because I'm not going to do you guys a disservice like that.
Oh, it would have been a favor.
What kind of DM doesn't sing to his crew?
Sing to me the song of regeneration.
All right. Hold on here. Let's
people.
Yay!
let's look this up. Where is the Tale of the Soldier? Nope, that's the wrong one.
This is like going to church.
I know, right?
And this is Brandon.
Give it to you.
Say it again.
He's gonna give it to you.
Say it again.
I was like, X gonna give it to you.
Oh no. Anthony had said something that cut off.
Right.
Oh, I said, this is how Brandon drives away everyone watching the stream.
People are watching the stream? What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Burn.
that was mean.
I watched the stream. I watched it multiple times, especially that one where it made Brandon really upset that he didn't hit me. Because my AC was so high. That death rattle is my favorite part of this entire campaign.
Was that the same one where I was pissing him off because I was making it so he couldn't hit anyone?
Was that? It was the fight of the undead down in the catacombs.
Oh, that's right.
Because like I had Sanctuary up, he finally managed to get through that, and then he had to hit my AC, and he probably rolled something that wasn't a 1 for once. It was like a 17, and then he still missed.
All right. This is the Master's Call with our this is the Master's Call, which is a funeral rite of Ardor. Dallin, listening closely, can hear them all chanting in unison. To serve her presence, my calling fulfilled, aside my pilot engaged, to do my master's will. We send you the soul we send the soul to the fore, to ascend forevermore. They are saying that over and over and over again.
Now, would I know where the personal guard of the king, where their barracks should be, or where their, would be located at?
The knights closest to him stay in the upper parts of the magnate's keep.
I want to head that way then, because these people are all useless.
I mean, everybody's got a job to do. All right, you head towards the magnate's keep, or rather the personal chamber of some of the guards up there, or of the knights. And as you are ascending the different areas of this castle, ever so often there's going to be a group of guards that pass you, and they stop asking you a few questions. It's more so of a just ensuring you're supposed to be here. As you are stopped, though, by another group, you are going to see the party also ascending these stairs. You guys see Thalin.
Hey, Thalin.
Prince is dead.
Did you say what?
Prince is dead.
So how did that happen?
I don't know, I just got here and all these fucking people here are idiots. I'm trying to find somebody who knows something.
Welcome to the castle.
No, I haven't seen anybody but you guys so far, so it's good to see some familiar faces.
See, every time when I was working here, I kept telling them we need to increase security. We need to make sure everybody's who they say they are. No, you're crazy, Lance. You're crazy. Now we
I just wandered up to the wall, and I said I need it in. All the guards are like, "Okay, let me help you in. Here's a rope. Climb over the gates."
I know, like we just had the exact same
They're the
thing.
worst.
You had to use a rope? What?
Yeah, they give me a rope.
They just opened the door for us.
These guards are the fucking worst. I swear to God.
Are a group of them still just standing there with us?
I hope so.
No, they have shuffled off. Presumably, there are a large groups of guards headed to the north part of the keep.
Well, I'll tell you what. As soon as if I fucking see the captain, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be the first one to say, "I told you so." 2 dead magnates in a month.
Mm-hmm.
New record.
So, speaking of Captain, or actually, first off, we should probably figure out where Father A is. If he was here with the magnate, and the magnate's the one that's dead, he may know what's going on.
I would really appreciate it if you found me post haze.
Actually,
well,
I agree, but I have no idea where to look.
Well, Brandon, I'm trying to decide. Like, I don't want to metagame it, but would I know character-wise that they would have took anybody like that could have been with the magnate? Because we knew Father A was going to the magnate, and now we know the magnate's dead.
Yeah, I mean, you guys.
Would I know they would have took him down toward the dungeon in character?
You guys could assume that Father A is even dead. That would be an intelligence check. This isn't normal protocol.
Yeah, my thought would be that Father A is involved because he went to go see the prince, and now the prince is dead.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering, because I know they take like people. Like, I've worked here long enough to know people that they don't want getting out or want to try to, in quotations, protect. They take down that way. So I don't know.
You can.
Yeah, you
can
just roll with an
intelligence
check.
Yep.
Okay. Woo! Nope.
I'll assist them.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll use my inspiration on this.
Go ahead.
I want to mention to the party that they're talking about some female
14.
assassin as a
That's
shape
better.
changer. Or a face changer, whatever you call it. We'll say that's
Shape changer.
Yeah.
there's some face
With 14 intelligence, you're going to know most of the time the keep is secured enough that events like this don't normally happen. As far as all of these guards you see running around would normally be knights or like professional soldiers. These are hirelings. There's been a change of security personnel in the castle, and
That's even worse.
with that, there's also been a change of security protocols in the castle.
That's great.
Yeah, you can still assume that the safest place is the dungeon, but it wasn't your guys' protocol to take people to the dungeon when something like this happened. It was more your protocol to bunker down in a room, guard that room, and guard the person you're with.
Well, I would tell the rest of the group then that the running around like our head with like chickens without heads isn't normal.
Yeah, this is just like unorganized chaos. The diplomat you saw running that you guys talked to below was not being protected by knights as she normally would. She's being protected by countrymen from her country.
Gotcha.
I'll tell them that this is not normal. We usually have a protocol. This isn't the protocol. Safest place in this castle is the dungeon underneath the the magnates, whatever it's called, thingy.
Keep.
Yeah, the magnates keep. So if they were moving anybody, it'd be there. But I don't know if they took anybody there because this isn't fucking protocol and they changed shit. And obviously they changed shit for the worse because we have a second dead fucking magnate.
Well, that's the only lead we have right now. Let's go see if there's anybody of interest down there.
Maybe we'll find a fucking captain down there and I can give him a piece of my fucking mind.
Lance, you're gonna have to lead the way though, because I don't know how to get there.
Okay. That's not a problem.
All right.
Hey, you have a question?
Colin, you said that they were saying that the assassin was a shape changer.
Correct. Some female.
Fuck.
You know anything?
Lance, we need to go now.
Why, is that a problem? Oh, wait, I just put two and two together. Yeah, that is a problem. Yeah,
Wait, somebody fill me in. Somebody help me connect the dots.
It's a shape changer.
We might know who the shape changer is.
Well, that's not. I mean, it's a shape changer and it's an assassin, so that's just two bad things because the shape changer can be anybody in the castle right now.
Not to mention,
it could be that guard running by right now.
Oh,
that one.
You were there at the bar, right?
Correct.
You remember the shape changer that I was talking to?
I do. But she's dead now, right?
She's dead. But they wanted me to find, or they asked us to find their partner.
Did you? Did they?
Which was another shape changer that was an assassin.
Might have found it.
Hiding.
Well, I think this may be the one, or it could be a different one entirely. It's hard to say.
Possible, but we still need to get going.
Found her.
All right.
I have no idea how to find a shape changer, so you guys are going to have to lead the way.
If it was 4th edition, 4th edition they get plus 30 to their deception and stealth checks.
Wonder why.
Yeah, from their ability to shape change. So it is terribly difficult. But anyways, as the rest of the party starts moving. As the rest of the party starts moving down the stairs to the Magnate's Keep, Barty, roll me an intelligence save with advantage.
Oh, I love intelligence saves.
I was literally about to ask, where the hell is Barty in all this?
Yeah.
Intelligence saves.
So the Barty, so the whole party starts like running down these stairs. Barty is going to linger back for a moment, and a thought is going to pass his mind as he looks back towards the Magnate's quarters. The Gendenthel operates in very secretive circles. If there is one here, they are probably covering their tail. If Barty is going to have any opportunity to find out more about this circle as far as the prince's contacts go, he would probably have to search the prince's quarters now before somebody from the circle came in and handled it.
Ooh.
Does he want to leave off and investigate the room, or does he want to run with the party?
He's gonna investigate the room.
Alrighty.
Rookie mistake.
Are you gonna try to take one of us with you, or are you by yourself?
What it is we're gonna have two different fights going on. We're gonna have the fight with Father A going on, and then Barty's gonna be having a fight in fucking Prince's room.
Yeah, I'll take someone with me if they don't mind.
We need Lance to take us to the dungeon.
I think I'm the only one that knows where he sleeps as well.
Damn it, Lance. First, Barty, how do you address this? And then we'll go from there.
I'm assuming you guys were outside. You guys were outside of the Magnate's quarters when you met up. Like that's where Lance was leading you guys. And
no, I thought we were going to the business.
I thought we were on our way there, but thought we stopped in Methallen in like a corridor or something.
Yeah, that's you guys. You guys were going to the same place, and you guys met outside of it.
Okay.
So you guys made it to his quarters before.
Oh, okay.
So we should go to the dungeon.
So we were
I think
outside the
that's what's being
quarters.
said.
Yeah, we're outside his quarters. I say that I want to search this place to make sure of his ties to the Genenthal
Dark.
Gendenthal.
to Lord Voldemort.
He who shall not be named.
All right.
Johan,
Okay. Yes.
sorry to say it this way, but I want to go with Lance because if Anderson is there, he's one of my only friends in this city right now. I
Okay.
actually have a stake in making sure he's alive. So if you and Thalin want to stay and help Barty, I think me and Lance can handle ourselves down there.
If you think you can handle yourselves, I'll start searching the magnate's rooms with Barty then.
Don't worry about me. You know that I'm a Kelkin now, so I can handle myself in the fight.
Well, if there's a fight, I'll go with that group. I think you guys can handle the search on your own. Unless you want me to stay here.
So it's going to be Johan and Barty, and then everybody else goes to the dungeon.
All right.
Correct.
Okay.
So you guys run down to the dungeon.
Okay.
Johan and Barty are going to open the prince's quarters. Inside of this room, it is going to be a massive room belonging to the former magnate. The wall is going to be lined with different trophies and weapons. But you guys can see there's a new addition to this room, kind of like Austin, are kind of just like placed in here in front of covering up some of the trophies. There have been bookshelves added. They don't go with the design or even the same type of furniture as everything that's in here. There is a desk in the back of the room and a large canopy bed on the right of the room. As you guys step into this room, you guys are going to hear voices and the shuffling of items, presumably coming from the other side of the bookshelf.
I want to inspect the bookshelf to see if there is a secret passage behind it.
No, these bookshelves are large, massive bookshelves. Like they are just placed in the room. There is.
Oh, so like we can see the back of the bookshelf.
Yeah, you can walk around
there's someone on the other side.
Yeah, they've been placed side by side. And you can walk around them and see people on the other side. As you guys enter this chamber, you guys are not doing this stealthily at all, and there are two people sorting through this bookshelf. One of them has both of them have piercing red hair. One seems elven, and the other one seems somewhat human. They look up at you guys, and Barty is going to very clearly recognize his partner as one of the people. The other person he is not going to recognize. She's going to mouth the word Bartholomew.
Bum, bum, bum.
Nothing came back. That means it loves you. Wait.
I stand there shook.
Johan's going to give him a nudge. Do you know her? Do I know her?
Hey, Johan is Go ahead and roll me a history check if you can recall this face, Johan. Johan would know this person.
I'm about to say, I just realized like that's part of as a Calca member. Good thing I am just like Brock and suck at history. Oh wait, nat 20. Never mind.
Johan the child.
Johan is going to recognize this person when he was training. When he was training in Red Axe and back at the quarters. This was Makana's left hand. They were always together. Her name is Lorraine.
She's the one. She's the one that. Oh, okay.
She has been dead for some months now.
Yep.
Wow, this is. Can't wait to tell Makana about this.
Can't wait to tell Makana.
Does Johan say that?
Yeah. And I was like, look, Birdie. She's not going to hate you anymore.
She is going to draw a sword on Johan and say, "You'll speak of no such thing." And she's going to look at Barty and say, "Look, I don't want to take your lives here, but we have to leave with these things."
Wait, what are you doing?
What are you leaving with? Why?
The man is going to look to her and say, "Lorraine, do you know these people?" She's going to shake her head and say, "No, I've never seen them in my life before." This one.
Johan is going to, I guess, go along with it for a second and go, "Who are you?" Talking to the man. To the man. Not to Lorraine. I know who Lorraine is. I'm going to turn to the guy and go, "Who are you? What are you doing in the magnate's room?"
The man looks like some sort of traveling entertainer. He is going to stand up and say, we're just simple servants of the and before he can get that word out, Lorraine's going to say, "They know, Tatis. They know what we are." He's going to nod and say, "So then we're killing them then." Lorraine is going to look back at him and say, "No, we only had to retrieve the book and then we leave."
I believe we want that book.
Yep.
She's going to shake her head at Barty and say, "Ooh, what is her saying?" She's gonna say, "Barty, you need to find a way out of here, now."
What is her saying? That's not what her saying was.
It is not.
That's not. I'm going through our conversation trying to look for it, but I can't find it.
I'm going to turn to her and go, "If that book is evidence of his ties to the Ganethal religion, we need it."
Oh, whew. She is, she's going to, tack onto her statement and say, actually, she's going to, mouth the words to, Barty. She's going to mouth the words, if you can't find a way out, dig deeper."
Okay.
Still holding her sword to Bartholomew's neck.
Okay. I'm gonna dig deeper. Let's see. Let me look at my spells.
Can Johan do insight to see if he? Oh, that was mouthed. Oh, don't know if I can see that.
Yeah, you can see it. She's facing you. This Tatis guy is behind her. You can roll insight on it.
How close is she to me?
She is 2 arms reach away from you. So this isn't a secret. This is something she has always said. She is a seeker of the Kelkin, which is different from your guys' ranks as sentinels. You guys go in and blast things apart after you know what you're blasting apart. It's her job to find what... It was her job to find what to blast apart before Bartholomew got her killed. That is a sane... and like, this is things you know, but you can't connect all these dots. That's a saying she used to always say. What her intentions behind it are... shrug.
Yeah. Not sure what her intentions.
Can I use Divine Sense to see if she's undead?
You can.
Alright. Undead Fiend or you want to use Divine Sense to see if these are if they're undead, if she's actually dead now or what's going on here.
She is undead.
Alright, so she's not alive anymore.
What about the other guy?
What about the other guy? It's within 60 feet, so add him
the
to
other guy is perfectly alive.
What about Barty, just to make sure?
Barty is dead.
Barty is undead.
No, I'm kidding. Barty is also alive.
You know, you don't know.
Like that's news to me.
Sometimes you gotta check. Are there also any other undead fiends or celestials within 60 feet of me?
Not that you can sense through the stone wall. As you guys are sitting in this standoff, the man accompanying Lorraine starts to cast a spell.
Can I insight what spell he's trying to cast?
Yes, you can make an Arcana check to figure it out. The spell is going to go off.
26.
The spell is silence. All sound in this area. All sound in this area stops working, or rather, no sound leaves this area. And as he casts silence, he's going to pull over a bookshelf on you guys, and him and Lorraine are going to start running.
Can I cast Hold Person on him?
Yes, you can.
Well,
your hold person fails because you can't perform.
Cast it on her.
Your hold person fails because you can't perform verbal components.
Dude, I thought silence said sound cannot escape, not sound cannot come out of my mouth. I thought it was like, you get...
The silence spell gives you the, what you call it, silent...
The mute.
Makes it...
It's for a radius, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So if we go outside that radius, then we can cast spells.
Alright, so... I charge... I'm still on my board, so... I haven't gotten off the thing. Nobody's said anything about it.
Alright, so in this scuffle underneath the, under the bookshelf, you are going to, charge. This is difficult terrain for your boar to, go at these people. And Lorraine is going to be the first one to intercept your charge, and she's going to roll an attack roll as you go after Tatis, and she is going to hit Johan's AC. Your AC is 22, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, she is going to hit your AC, and I have to look at lots of things real quick, because
she does 97 points of damage. Johan's dead now.
You think that'd kill me?
Mm-hmm. Oh, she would be smiting as a regular paladin.
Somebody's TV's on really loud.
All right, so.
Oh, my mic was on. Sorry.
She deals 7 points of slashing damage, 8 points of radiant damage, and then an additional 10, 14, 19. So all in total, you take 26 points of slashing damage. And then 8 points of radiant damage. As she smites Johann in trying to intercept him.
So 28 points of slashing and then... Or it's going to be 26 points of slashing and then how much radiant?
8 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
She calls back... she calls back to Tatis. You guys cannot hear what she says. She places her sword once again, pointing it at Barty. If you guys want to keep going, you are Johann can finish his charge attempt. But if you guys want to keep going, you're gonna have to roll initiative.
I'm not gonna directly attack Lorraine. Not after I got her killed. I didn't kill her, but I got her killed.
Fight to restrain.
There's a difference.
It doesn't have to be lethal.
Let's see.
That nat 20 though.
Yeah.
All right. Rolling initiative. We're gonna do this as cinematic combat. Because why not? Bartholomew is going to win initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never guessed.
It is his turn.
I cast. Let me see. Cast haste.
Okay. It is going to fail to cast inside of the silence.
I'm inside the silent.
Yes. They put a 20. This whole room is silence. You have to step out of. You either have to step deeper into the room to the other back wall, or you have to step out of the room. They have silenced the entire entranceway of this room.
Are they going towards the door?
The other guy is not.
Well, I don't know where they are.
I can put you on a grid real quick, and I will draw this out. We're gonna stop on this page because I gotta move my window over and it doesn't keep dragging. Group D. Alright, so and this thing would be on the outside edge of my screen. Give me the tools!
Never!
Alright, so I actually can't draw because my tools are sitting outside of my Chrome browser, and even enlarging my Chrome browser moves them even further away. So let me see if it fixes itself if I go to a different page. Oh, okay, cool. It doesn't fix itself, but I can click on where they should be, and then it will put me there. Alright, so that's drawing in green. We don't want that. And just gonna go to the map layer.
There's nothing wrong with green.
And drawing a circle. Alright.
Yes,
and
that is a circle.
yeah, I can delete everything else. Oh fudge. That is not a selection tool. I'm only working with like half visual of the things I'm like clicking on, so give me 1 second. Can you guys move your characters? Those of you who have characters right there, if you can move those dudes out. Because my clicks is on... Oop! Wait, there we go. Alright, and Father A is not that big. We'll put him right there. Alright, Johan and Barty. So, there is a door to this... Come on! Come on! There is a door to this room on the south side. Wow. So, I just clicked so you guys can see that on stream eventually. All my clicks are happening like a mile left of where I'm clicking. So it's like I've got to draw and select awkwardly. There is a door on the left, or on the south side of the room, and then those bookshelves are immediately as you entered the room right here, and they are placed around it. You don't know the square he cast silence on, but Barty does know silence is a 20-foot radius. So I will place you guys in the room of where you're looking at, and then oh my god, just select the thing. Let's see, where is Bartholomew?
I have no idea.
Because you're on this grid, because we did combat with you before.
All the way on the right, and then he doesn't have a figure.
All right, I'm just gonna drag you a new one. Oh, you know what? We did combat.
I can move this guy for some reason.
Yeah, we did combat on a different grid for you guys because it was that dungeon map, and that's where I put Bartholomew's token.
This is the end of part 1 campaign. It's what this grid is.
Let's see, Group D, Bartholomew, right there. You should be able. Oh, you can't control that. And Bartholomew. Hold on, give me 1 second. Everything is kind of off for me. I just want to click this. All right.
Everything is awesome.
And C, and there you go. You should be able to control and move yourself now.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to handle this one as Lorraine, and it's going to take me a year and a half to type her name. Lorraine Air. Show nameplate. Yes. The unnamed one is going to be Tatis. Lorraine and the party.
Is there a Lorraine Jordan?
No, there's not.
Damn, no Air Jordan.
Yeah, you guys stepped around here to like look what was happening behind this bookshelf, and as far as you can tell, if the square of silence is centered on you, that is where it's hitting. If you see that 20 feet,
okay,
that circle, if it's centered on you. You saw him cast the spell, but you don't necessarily know where he placed it. I mean, you can walk around the room in circles just saying, till, you know, you can hear yourself.
And she is where? That's her?
Yeah, Lorraine is directly in front of you. Johann charged Tatis.
Okay. It was and the other guy, the guy's here?
Tatis is the guy that Johann charged. I will give...
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
And that's Lorraine.
Yes.
Okay. Uh,
30 feet?
Yeah. Gonna back up.
Alright.
I'm gonna see if I can speak.
Lorraine does not have her reaction to attack you. So she attacks Johann as he charges by her, and at the start of combat, she's going to put her attention back on you, like focusing your sword, and Barty's going to take that moment to move back. From there, close your eyes. Hold on.
Close my eyes?
I can just count it on here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, from there you can hear the sound of your own voice.
Yes. And so I can cast. I'm gonna cast haste on Johann.
Alrighty. You haste Johann.
What does haste give me?
An additional action that can be used as a regular standard action, or if you take the attack action with it, it gives you 1 additional attack. You cannot use it to cast spells, but you can use it to use items. Even if the items themselves, if the items can cast a spell, it can cast a spell. Then 2 additional AC and double movement.
Yay! 2 additional AC.
Also, advantage on deck saving throws.
Oh yeah, that thing too.
I'll put it in chat.
Okay.
All right. Johann charges this dude.
Yep.
Okay. It is Johann's turn.
I am. Well, I do have 2 actions. Well, no, because he needs to. You know what? This is going to hurt me a lot more than it's going to hurt you. Take out my warhammer, and then swing it at him.
All right. Go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me the check on that warhammer.
Does Johann know how
26.
to do that?
That is going to hit his AC.
I hope so.
I am upset that just hit it. All right. And then I'm going to smite him as well.
Okay. Roll me your smite damage.
Well, first hammer damage, and then smite damage. Casting it in the first level slot. Uh, 12 radiant damage plus 8 bludgeoning.
Alrighty. Yeah, all of that damage is going to pour into him. You have 3 more attacks.
Oh yeah, and then I'm going to swing the warhammer again. As soon as I get back over to my warhammer sheet, now that I know the hit of 26.
Oh.
And is
That
this
one does.
this is all lethal? That one misses.
No, this is all non-lethal except for the divine, except for the smite, because that can't be non-lethal. The bludgeoning's non-lethal.
All right.
That one missed, I'm assuming?
Yes, that misses.
Alright. So, haste gives me another attack action. Do I get my extra attack with that?
No, you...
One weapon attack only.
Yeah, one weapon attack.
Okay. Yeah, then I will attack again. 25.
All right. Roll me damage. That's gonna hit.
Yay! I'm gonna smite again. And then smite. First level spell slot.
Paladins just up here smiting each other to death.
So that's 24 total.
Alrighty. You have dealt 44 points of damage to this guy. He is looking bloody. As you have like just chopped into this dude, he is going to pull out a black book and hold it in the air. Lorraine's attention is caught between Barty and him.
Brandon.
Yes.
Sorry to jump in real quick. I just gotta ask. Does he have to make concentration checks now?
Oh, for the silence? Yes, silence is concentration. Thank you. He's got to beat 12, and then he's got to beat 10. Hey, he's not, or rather, he's got to beat 10, and then he's got to beat 12. He's not going to beat 10. He's going to lose concentration on silence. Johann is going to hear the sound of his own breath, and this man in front of him, who is panting. He's going to yell to Lorraine and say, Lorraine, destroy it! She's going to nod and say, yes, master. He tosses it in the air, and they're both going to make checks.
And I attempt to intercept it.
You can burn your reaction to do so.
I will do that.
Her sword is flying at this thing.
Alright,
roll me a dexterity save.
Save?
Yes.
Okay, making sure it wasn't like acrobatics or athletics or anything.
A 16.
Hold up. I want to burn my inspiration just to be
you have
sure.
advantage.
Well, you have advantage.
Yeah, you have
I
advantage.
have advantage? Okay, let me roll a second time then.
Alright.
18.
18.
The 18 is going to do it, and your AC is going to be different for this attack. Your AC normally takes into account that you're trying not to get hit also. Lorraine's sword is moving directly at this thing, and you're putting yourself in line with it.
Okay.
So she is going to hit you, even though she did not hit your AC. Because she was going to hit the book that you caught. As her sword like touches Johann's arm, it is going to explode with radiant damage a second time.
Man, smiting people to death.
Paladins smiting paladins, man. Alright, she is going to deal a myriad of precision damage, radiant damage, and slashing damage. So
Piercing damage, you mean?
yeah, it's all piercing.
Okay.
Or rather, all of her physical damage is piercing. So,
Okay.
5, 5, 10, 18 plus 6 is 24. She's going to deal 29 points of slashing damage. And then her sword colliding with Johann's hand is going to explode for radiant damage. And she is going to deal 11, 4, 15 plus 6 is 17 points of radiant damage. A bright light flashes in the middle of the room. If Johan is still standing...
oh yeah, I am.
Yeah. If Johan is still standing...
I took an 8th level. Tough.
If Johan is still standing, he is holding the book in his hand.
I am still standing. I am hurt as fuck right now.
They took a combined action, him using his standard to throw it to her, and her burning hers for her attack. It is Bartholomew's turn.
I need healing!
I need healing! I need
I'm
healing!
not that guy.
I need healing!
Ninja.
I need
I'm not
healing!
that
guy. You're like, I need healing, and you're just gonna hear like
Just like not even like temporary HP.
No, I don't have that.
I need teleport.
But you do have double speed because of haste.
Yeah, no, I have the I know what I'm doing next. Attack them. Do something.
As Lorraine finishes that attack, she's like going to put her hand in front of her eyes and like look down at Johan holding this, and she's going to shake her head and say, "Johan, you didn't have to die for this."
I'm not dead yet.
All right, what's Barty doing?
I am going to... Ooh.
I got a question, Brandon.
Yes.
I'm assuming I like jumped up to grab the book as it was in midair.
45,
Yeah, it wasn't that much higher than you. It wasn't an overhand toss. It was just, like a underhand toss, like, Lorraine, destroy this thing.
Okay, so I didn't jump off. I was wondering, like, did I dismount when I did that?
No, you're still on your boar.
Okay.
Your boar though is feeling a little worse for wear from that attack too, because it's kind of like a hammer hitting down on you.
So I can... Haste is a concentration spell. I can use another spell?
Yes.
So long as it's not another concentration spell.
Okay.
Or if you do use another concentration spell, haste goes away.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy's.
I can't tell what's a concentration. Should I do magic missile?
Magic missile is not a concentration spell. You can cast it.
Could cast that on him. Then how far away am I from the door? I could get through the door.
Ooh, question. Can you cast Shield of Faith on me?
That's a concentration spell.
Ah, dang it. Pros, cons, get hit. No, get,
You already have +2 to your AC.
yeah, that's true.
You talk shit, now you're getting hit.
Yeah, never mind. Keep the haste up. I'll cast it on myself.
Okay, I'm gonna do magic missiles.
Alrighty. On Tatis.
Yeah.
Alright, roll me that damage. What level spell are you casting it in? Or what level slot are you casting it in?
Let's see. He's bloodied, you said?
He is bloodied.
Like
Johan dealt
bloodied?
44 points of damage.
Okay. I'm going to do it in a third level spell.
A third level spell slot? Alrighty.
Yeah.
That is going to be 5d4 plus 1? Or 5d4 plus 5?
What was it? 5d4?
Yep. /R 5d4 plus 5. Magic missiles can't get away, can't get away.
What was the plus sign? Plus 5. Slash or space? Or no space?
Yep, space.
Space.
Okay.
21 points of damage.
21 points of damage. This guy is just barely up. He has taken 65 points of damage from you guys. It is...
And I also head towards
the door? Okay.
Yeah.
It is Johan's turn.
Cool. I'm going to use my regular standard action to cast, let's scroll down. Shield of Faith on myself.
AC! You have
Bonus action, by the way.
10,000 AC right now.
I mean, I do have a lot. That is a bonus action. But I cannot cast another spell.
But you can swing your Warhammer at the guy that's probably almost done.
Are you at like 26 AC at this point?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Jesus Christ. I looked up, saw Shield of Faith. I knew haste was on. Like, what the fuck? Now you have a third person.
Johan's title is the Dwarven Fortress.
So, I'm now going to take my Warhammer, still non-lethal, and attack the dude again.
Alrighty. Roll me an attack roll.
No, you should have took the dodge action.
That is going to miss.
I am going to attack again with my extra attack.
Okay. Alrighty.
26.
That is going to hit. Roll me damage.
8.
8 is going to knock this guy out.
Cool. I'm going to turn to Lorraine and go, your master's unconscious. Just give up.
She is, alright, so you guys have... She's going to sheath her sword. It is her, turn. You guys have, technically one combat.
Yes.
Do you want to keep acting in initiative order, or, you guys want to RP this out?
I want to RP this out.
Okay.
Yeah, let's RP this out.
I am going to move us there because I can't scroll and drag you guys at the same time. We're going back to Zenith Rise. Alright, so, why does it say Castle of Dead Man?
I did that a long time ago.
Oh.
Also, not a lie anymore.
As she sheaths her sword, and she's going to say, she's going to point to the book, and we might have to go back to initiative order. She's going to point to the book that Johan is holding, and say, he wasn't controlling me. And she's going to look back at Bartholomew and say, I'm undercover. I'm investigating the circle.
Insight.
You can insight her.
17.
If she's still a seeker, that's probably something she would do, as this is the job of seekers to basically infiltrate and bring things like this to the light. She has been very much dead for the past. Like, that is a thing in the calc and everybody knows.
It's party on that insight.
Does my insight change?
Can I give him my
Anything?
inspirations to make it that nat 20?
You can. I haven't told you the result yet. Yeah, Bartholomew is going to know that phrase like is kind of coming together more to him. If you can't find a way out, dig deeper. Was one she would always say when her and Bartholomew were investigating things. Presumably, she has been... Well, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You don't feel like she's lying.
I'm gonna ask her how she got resurrected.
She's going to have a sour expression on her face before it finally softens. And she says, after everything that happened in the Red Axe, I didn't ask to be resurrected, but this cult, this circle, thought I could be of use to them. She's going to say they think I'm some sort of deathbringer for them, but I still hold my vows.
So, Brandon, I caught every syllable of what you just said.
You caught every syllable?
Every syllable. It's really robotic.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
Go robot.
It is me then, because I was like, you're robotic to me, but yeah, give me 1 second. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What are you doing, computer? I wanna go home. Oh man, I forgot this is still on stream. Come on. Come on. Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
There we go.
There.
All right.
Cool. Back.
Yeah, I guess Roll20 just derped out for, or not Roll20, Discord just derped out for a moment. All right. So, she said after what happened in Red Axe, and I was killed, I didn't ask to be resurrected, but this circle thought I could be of use to them as some sort of deathbringer. But I still hold my vows.
So you're still loyal to the Kalkin?
She is going to gesture to she's going to gesture to the our Johann's like just tattered wrist and nearly exploded armor and say, that's not the energy of a profane god.
No, but it hurts. It hurts all the same.
She gestures for the book and says, I need to destroy that.
Can I look at the book first and see what it is?
You can.
All right, what is it?
As Johann looks at the book, she is going to yell, "No!"
I want to look at the cover. I'm not opening it.
She still dashes towards the book. It is a the cover. What languages can Johann read?
Johann can read Dwarven, Common, Draconic, and Fiend.
And Fiend?
Yep.
Yeah, this cover is in, Fiend's not a language. I think the language you meant to write down is, Infernal.
I can change that.
Yeah, Johann is going to be able to read this, cover. It's in, Infernal. And it is going to say, the teachings of the Father. And she is going to dash towards it, like placing a hand on the cover, and say, "I need to prove myself to this circle, and I'll be allowed more access."
I'd speak up and say, "I trust you."
I'm going to pull the book back and go. We also need evidence that this this magnate was crooked. Is there a symbol or something else in here that we can take, and then you can have the book? I just need evidence. I don't need this book.
She's going to look to the bed and say, that poor kid was in over his head. What's left of his reputation deserves to sleep peacefully.
Okay.
What should I tell Anna?
Oh man, The big old M word.
Yeah.
You are going to see her turn as red as her hair. For a second, lose her composure and say, "Is she still thinks about me?"
I'm going to chime in. She tried to kill Barty because of you. The moment he came back.
She's going to look to Bartholomew and say, "Wait, really? That wasn't your fault. I would have stayed regardless."
Well, you should tell her that.
She is going to shake her head and say, No. Don't tell her I'm alive."
Brandon, I want to make sure that the other guy's still unconscious. Like, just glance down and make sure he's not doing anything shady.
Johan knocked this guy a good one.
Cool.
They are not high-ranking members in this circle, and
Tell that to the 80 points of damage I took during this combat.
But we're still standing, so.
Lorraine, once again, gestures for the book.
This cult that they're in, do they have symbols?
If they do, they are not easy to recognize. On the cover, actually, let me see if this guy would have one, because this particular circle would not have any recognizable symbols as far as you can tell on this book. It is just infernal script on here.
Oh, what I was going to do was search. What did you say the guy's name was that's now unconscious on the floor?
Tatus.
I was going to search Tatus. I was going to search. I was going to search Tatus for symbols, like, you know, showing that he is part of this of Gandenthal, so I can take that as evidence and give them the book.
All right. Roll me an investigation check on Tatus. Lorraine is she's gonna be in a difficult spot. She's going to as you start searching down his body, she's going to
I'm going to let her know that I am willing to give up the book. I need hard evidence, though.
Yeah, she's going to step forward and say, "Look, these people cover their tracks. There's a reason why they sent me and him here, because we're expendable if we die."
Was this a written message? As I am going through the pockets looking for a note with orders.
She shakes her head and says, "They don't write anything. Not even that ledger right there."
With my 16,
man,
what did I find?
Searching down this man, he just seems like a he has the stuff of a traveling bard on him, a pouch of a few gold coins, an instrument, a handheld recorder, some knickknacks and various trinkets. Nothing that looks like an incriminating piece of a secretive cult.
Let's give her the book.
I hand over the book, and then I want to cast Detect Good and Evil to see if there's anything exuding like evil, any like objects exuding evil in this room.
Oh yeah. As you hand her the book and cast that spell, she is the book itself is exuding evil. She's going to take her sword and ram it through it. And you are going to see a cloud of like black dust kind of like puff up from this book, as the letters that are kind of on the cover bleed out of the book, kind of like blood coming out of a vein, and disappear. The book itself looks like a normal leather book after she stabs her sword through it, except it has a large sword hole through the middle.
Are all the pages blank?
Johan, if he wants to pick up the book and read the pages, reading it, they just seem like mundane, regular knowledge, some recipes for food and some other historical bits of culture of the region and things like that. It is not a book of evil or dark secrets or anything like that.
Not anymore.
Brody is gonna say, how could we contact you?
Lorraine is going to look back, and she's going to look at you and say, I would have contacted you guys if there was something worth contacting you over, but as far as I know, I don't know who's in charge of this circle yet. I don't even know how deep it goes.
I really wish I had sending stones right now.
Brody's gonna say, well, dig deeper.
She nods and says, let's hope our paths don't cross again. At least, and she looks down at the guy on the floor and says, at least not like this.
Let's hope our paths cross at a friendlier environment indeed.
Yep.
She's going to lean down and grab Tatis, hoisting a hand over hoisting his arm over her shoulder, and say back to the party, if you spread the word that any members of Gendenfell were here, you tell them they fought with all the viciousness until the end.
Contact me if you need me.
Contact the Calcan period if you need us. You're still a member. That doesn't exclude you from that fact.
you are a member in life and death, and there's
even through death.
Yeah, you guys she leaves the room, nodding to each of you, hobbling with her partner out the door. Everybody else headed to the dungeon. Hey, are you still there, Rob?
Still there.
Did you roll up a new character yet?
He's a halfling druid. His name is Toby.
Speaks to elks. Also, he has the title of Dragon Slayer already.
All right. Meet who is unarmed down here.
I thought she pulled a dagger out.
No, Kadam pulled a dagger out.
Oh. I was confused. I thought Kadam was meat.
No, Kadam's not meat. That was my bad. It is Father A and meat down here.
I thought Kadam was disguised as the captain of the knights.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happened? The captain came and was asking you guys questions about what happened. A woman entered the room and said they found Kadam on the north side of the keep. As she said that, he was like, "All right, you guys stay here. I'm gonna go capture her, and then I'll let you out of here." And they ran out of the room. He ran out of the room, and she closed the door behind him and turned to you guys and changed her face, pulling out a dagger.
Did she lock the door?
Presumably, Bartholomew does not know.
Of course not.
She has stepped into a 2v1. Meat is going to step in front of Father A and say, get behind me. I've got this one.
Look, I think I have this. I'm not as frail as my age lets on. Also, do you need, like, a weapon?
Yeah, Meat is completely unarmed.
I'm gonna hand her the dagger of venom. Are you good with a dagger?
She's going to grit her teeth and say, "Rage can make you good with anything." It is if Father A is fighting, roll me initiative. Otherwise,
Well, I was gonna try and talk it.
You can. You see Kadum step forward towards Meat.
Kadum, we don't have to do this. Bevelis wanted me to find you. I'd rather not send you to him.
You're gonna see her take pause and say, Bevelis, he's safe with Nyla.
He's dead.
Well, that was
She's
going straight to the point.
Yeah. You're gonna see her hand shake, and then you're gonna hear her say, "Lies!"
I watched it happen.
She's going to move swiftly towards Father A, and
Bring it, bitch!
and Meat is going to
The worst move she could make.
yeah.
He's about to get put in a fucking eternal headlock. It's about to happen.
Meat is going to try and grapple her, and she is going to just weave out of this grapple expertly, bringing her dagger to Father A's neck and say, "Who? When?"
Well, okay, so what was it, like 5 days ago at this point?
Yes.
5th day. Sarucha. Draylin Madison.
Shot through the heart.
So
And Draven's to blame.
The vamp is to blame.
you're gonna see her turn her dagger and grab it by its reverse grip, moving it away from your neck, and in her irisless eyes, you're gonna see like something shift. Like you're gonna see them kind of moving back and forth a little bit. And she's she's going to be contemplating for a second and say, "I need a reason not to kill you both down here." Meat is going to say, Meat is going to charge forward once again and say, "I don't." And Meat and her are going to get into a scuffle. If Father A wants to do something, he's got to stop Meat from engaging this combat.
I'm going to... you know what I can do? I can fire the old JD special.
Hold person?
Old person.
Alright, what's your spell DC?
It is, what, that's 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom mod?
Yeah.
That would be 15.
On Meat?
Meat.
She fails.
Sure,
and
shapeshifters are not humanoid.
She fails and she is paralyzed.
And suddenly she gets double critted and dies immediately.
Now that that's taken care of... Sorry, Meat. Look, I'm not gonna hunt you down. Assassins are tools, wielded by people. I don't know why you decided to do what you did today, but I know how the game works. So, at least if you got somebody I can blame for this, I'll forget I saw you. And I can convince Meat the same thing.
She is, she's going to, look at, she's gonna look at, Meat on the ground, and then, back at you, and, say, it's, not every day one of us grows a conscience. It was, Nyla's plan.
It was Nyla's plan to do this today?
She nods and says she wanted the prince dead ever since he kidnapped Sarissa's father.
Fair enough. She's already a wanted woman. You're a shapeshifter. We already know one face. You don't have one in particular.
She's still looking at you like it's otherworldly, kind of like her glare. As you can't really discern like much of what's going through her mind. She is, after this like long silence between you, she's gonna say, Nyla didn't tell me Bevelis was killed. Why would she not tell me that?
How would you have reacted if you know?
She would, or rather, she's gonna say, I wouldn't be wasting my time inside of this palace, getting close to that ignorant child. I would be hunting down Draylon Madison right now.
That's why. You wouldn't have finished the job.
She's going to shake her head and say, no, I always finish the job.
Maybe Nyla didn't trust you. Trust you. This isn't exactly a small piece of knowledge.
She's going to look down at Meat, pull out her own dagger, again, hold it to Meat's neck. Meat's eyes are still wide open, and she's going to say, it would be so easy. And then she looks back up at Father A and says, and then says, a kindness for a kindness. Sheaths it and walks towards the door.
I'm not gonna relinquish whole person until Caden's gone, but then I'm gonna go, just so you know, Mr. Madison isn't human. He's a vampire. And he's made out of something unnatural. So, you might want to basically know your mark before you try to take it.
Giving her that warning, she is going to once again turn around and nod and say, it seems I owe you another kindness. Until then, and she leaves.
Now I'm going to relinquish whole person.
Meat is going to get up, gasping, and she is going to is she going to rush Father A, or is she going to rush the door?
Do you think I could 1v1 that shapeshifter if she wants to go?
Yeah, Meat...
No balls, do it!
Yeah, Meat is going to get up and, like, rush to Father A and say, "You let her go?"
What's done is done.
She rushes out into the second...
My dagger.
She rushes out into the second chambers of the dungeon, and Father A is not out there, so I'm not going to describe that. The rest of the party, though, is going to come down here, is going to start making their way down to the magnate's personal dungeons, asking the guards up top. They are going to inform you that 2 of his knights were put down here for protective custody. And as you guys are walking down, there are multiple guards moving in and out of this area. If anybody wants to keep an eye for Kadam, you have to beat her stealth check.
I'm not even going to try, because I guarantee it's like 40 something.
It is not 5th edition, or rather, I'm sorry, it's not 4th edition doppelganger, but yes, it is decently high.
I will roll
okay.
Percent. Nah.
Yeah, you guys are just kind of like
the captain. I'm looking for him anyways. Let's see if I see him on the wall. I'm down this way.
No, he's on the other side of the keep.
Well, I'm still looking for him. No, I mean, like, keep an eye out for him. Like, I don't know he's on the other side of the keep.
Yeah.
I just know he's somewhere in this fucking area.
So the party is going to head down here, and they're going to get to the area where they were told that the 2 knights were taken. There is a trail of blood down here, and there is a murdered servant lying on the wall. Outside of this, or rather in this chamber, you guys are going to see a furious Meat, dagger in hand, running from the far private room back here, and running straight towards you guys. She notices the body the same time you guys do, and she's going to look and say, "Is that her? Or is it one of you?" Holding the dagger to each person in the party.
I would pull my sword out. Is it you?
Everyone calm down.
I want it to be known that Father A is taking his sweet ass time.
Yeah, Father A steps out of the door in the back. He's like still standing there. If Father A stepping into this room sees Meat with the rest of the party, there is the person that Kadam impersonated has been moved over in the. Well, actually, no. She would have stashed that body. The only person who would have noticed that. Nobody would have noticed that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It was not here.
Yeah, that body would not have been noticed. Yeah. The Father A is going to notice Meat arguing with the party. She is trying to find out which one of them is Kadam.
She's
Put the
Kadam.
damn dagger down.
Meat. Calm yourself.
Are you sure it's me? Are you sure it's not Kadam?
I'm
Kadam?
sure it's Meat. If it was Kadam, he'd dead already.
Who's Kadam?
The shapeshifter.
Oh, that's her name. She just ran up here and started yelling Kadam. I don't fucking know who Kadam is.
Meat.
Can I have my dagger back?
She's going to throw it at the. She's going to throw your dagger at the ground and say, "She murdered him. He was our
job."
Oh gosh, the word just left my mind.
Magnate?
Magnate, no.
Leader?
Nope.
Hearer?
Oof.
I think I got it with Fuhrer.
No, not our fear. He was. She's gonna say he was in our protection. We were supposed to protect him.
And we failed.
I know. You can blame your captain for that.
Is not going to change that. All we can do
Okay.
is stay calm.
Me, calm the fuck
And start-
down. Anderson, what the hell is going on?
Mr.
Marcus is dead. Kadem did it.
Well, I got that much.
Way to
Why
go,
are you
Tatum.
two down here?
Woo.
They wanted us questioned because we were the ones that watched it happen.
Oh,
They who?
I don't know. The other guard, Meat probably knows better about exactly who.
Me? Who was it? Damn it!
And you're saying Kadem was down here with you two?
Yeah, took care of it.
Yeah, if you took care of it, you took care of it. I'm not going to ask any more questions about that. But me? Who? Was who was the one that wanted questions done? Me? Damn it!
She's gonna say.
This entire conversation is like, there was a murder! Yeah, but he's already dead. We don't need to catch the murderer. Justice doesn't need to be served. We should just let him go.
We want to know who's
Assassin is a
questioning.
tool. It's like you want to arrest the knife.
Yeah, Meat is going to say Captain
The times
Franklin, and he's going to remove all of our statuses as knights and nobility.
I don't have a status, and he can't remove my nobility because I don't get nobility from here. I get nobility from something else. So I'm not in trouble.
She's gonna say, "Well, that's all fine as fucks for you, but some of us don't have anything."
Hey, sure is.
Me?
Meat looks absolutely like falling to pieces. She is not holding together well.
Me,
Put it this way: you should blame the captain, not yourself.
Meat, calm down. Guys, I think we should have a talk with her about what's going on.
Yes, the captain here is a piece of
already
shit.
said some things.
No, Lance, I mean about what we've been doing.
Well, that too, but I'd like to try to at least make her feel better.
I think we need to
Maybe we should get out of here too.
motions. Does like a hands out kind of like wax on, wax off. That before we pile more on. You know, fix the table leg before you set the feast.
He's got a point.
Right now, I think she just needs to hear something.
Okay, here's something. It's completely unrelated to what we're going to say, but it's something. I was telling the captain for months, well, for the months that I was here, that we need to up security, make sure everybody was who they were, and he never did it. He told me I was crazy. So don't blame yourself. Blame the captain. It's his fucking fault this has gone down. So, record on his head, if anybody's going to be held accountable, it's him, not you. So, don't piss your pants over it.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Nice too. Hey, I just said it. I don't really care if she believes it or not.
Yeah,
Oh man.
she is, she's going to look towards, Father A and say, You're a smuggler, get me out of here. I just watched you commit a crime, let's go.
Me?
Okay, where you want to go? I
What
know a guy.
crime?
I know how to. Like, okay,
Lance, what
where do you
crime?
want to go?
Me, would it make you feel better if we told you that the magnate, or that the prince,
Is a piece of shit.
well, besides that, but might have been involved with some things that probably would have gotten everyone in this country killed?
Oh, speaking of which, the Mountain Wardens are marching.
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Oh yeah, they're already on the way.
I did it. This is news to me.
I was about to say, wouldn't it be news to everybody but Meat and I?
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
news to me.
Yeah, that is news to everybody.
Sorry.
That's what I'm kind of
Conflicting
getting
brain
at. I don't
motion.
have time to mourn Prince Marcus.
Who cares about mourning Prince Marcus? He was an asshole. Fuck that guy.
Look,
But he was our asshole.
boy,
He
look
was
at
my
that
asshole.
team.
I have an
They
asshole.
don't have a
It's attached to
mandate,
me.
and the mountain wardens are marching, and
No.
Lethalia's pulled her troops out of the city.
Yeah, well, I think we need to get.
Yeah, see,
Very
that's
odd.
not really our problem now, because the person that technically pays y'all doesn't pay y'all anymore.
I
Celebris
am
is
a
gonna
citizen
spin
of
around
order.
and look at Lance as he says that. It doesn't give. I don't give a damn if the person who pays me is dead or not. This is still my home, and I do care if this place goes down in flames. I understand you have a land outside of here, Lance.
Yep.
I don't. I don't have family. I don't have a place to go. So I will be fucking damned if I let this place go into rubble.
Man, that sounds like something straight out of a war movie.
Yeah,
Also,
Maybe we did have land, all y'all had land, and y'all gave it up.
I have a boat waiting for me in the afterlife.
yeah, Meat is going to actually calm down at that and say, right. We need to do what's best for Ardor. The prince did mention the mountain wardens are coming.
See, Meat, Meat, you're still alive, aren't you? That means you've still got time to prove your worth, to the Ascended, or whatever god you worship.
Being a knight doesn't mean that you're someone who serves the magnate. Being a knight means you serve the country. And our job right now is to protect this country. That is what we've been doing, and I'll be frank with you, why we've been trying to get Marcus out of this office to begin.
Well,
I won't go into all the details on it right now, because, well, this shit's hit the fan
we
pretty
need to
hard,
do-
but
we
we
need
need to,
to
but
move.
we'll explain it later.
Alright, so the party starts leaving the dungeon.
Is Meat okay?
Well-
Meat solid? You good, Meat?
Meat barely looks okay. She looks better.
you gonna beat yourself?
Here's
Don't, Edger.
Is she on the ground? Like, is she like on her knees? Or
No,
is she
she's
standing?
still standing up. Meat is the
If you-
type of person that works through a problem with either fury or walking it off.
Here's a problem that
So,
we're now going to
let's-
face, you two. If you were put down here by the captain of the guard, and you're not here, there's going to be an issue in that. You're going to look like deserters.
He might make a valid point.
Well, I mean, we could just go find
I
the
got
cat.
caught up in the fact that the last person to open our gate tried to kill me.
Well, how about we go find the captain, y'all, and I don't know. Either we could go find the captain or we could fucking leave. One of the two.
How about you leave, and then you can get questioned for it. You can just say, yeah, well, the assassin was there, and we ran for our lives.
There you go. Boom. Done.
Johan, your voice is like going through our mind.
Well, yeah, he's not
Yeah,
here.
most of reason needs to speak on some level. If he was just like, go kill him, that makes sense. Johan's basically my my Professor Oak. I pull out my dagger. It's just like there's a time and a place.
You can't use that here. Alright.
I'll leave that decision to you two. Do you want to stay and wait to be questioned, or do you want to go and we'll talk to the captain directly?
Meat is going to say, we need to go to Storm's Nest. The charge of Magnate falls with the Warden now that Marcus is dead. We need to get on his good side early and fast.
Well,
I forgot that. It goes Warden, then it goes Generals.
Does it? Well, how did Marcus become Prince then? Or
He-
become Magnate then?
He became Magnate because he was heir, like he was, it's bloodline for that one, but...
The blood holds it until the next one's selected.
Yeah.
Well, then
The
wouldn't...
point is, we
I
have
see your
a
point.
family member.
Yeah, we do.
Meat doesn't know that.
He knows that.
yeah,
They're in jail.
you told her.
That means we're gonna have to get to Somar Villa, which is gonna take too long.
Yeah. The charge is going to come with, once again, how do you prove it other than, Father A? And...
Father A, Kingslayer.
Yeah, let's say.
The Forgotten Song.
Father A,
Smuggler of children.
who watched the last magnate die. And...
Man of many titles.
Yeah, Father A, the man.
Yeah.
Look, I manhandled meat, I talked down an assassin, and I killed a prince. I think I'm down to handle the Mountain Warden.
Next stop, Mountain Warden Slayer.
Alright. Regardless, I think we should get out of here and meet up with Johan and Barty, see if they found anything out from the prince's room.
Yeah. Well, that's our next move, is we gotta get... I know it's going to take longer, but we'd have to get to Somar Villa before she leaves, because if she leaves, it's going to and gets back to where it's called Village.
I don't think she's leaving. She was going to stay with Nathalia.
Yeah.
And Adelia in Solmar until we get everything straightened out.
Is there a way to send messages faster than by hand?
Sending, if you know the person's name. The the Mathis University also has a way of sending it via magical Aven messengers. However, those don't work outside a certain range of the university.
Hey guys, I gotta go, so I will. Okay. It was a good session for me. I'll talk to y'all later.
You guys meeting up with Barty and Johan, and then we'll end it there. After that,
I gotta go there. See you guys.
I wanted to use like the last bit of spells I had to attempt to heal myself.
Okay.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do to use all my channel divinity and heal 22 points of damage that way.
You guys, the party is going to head straight up to. Well, I assume you guys are going in each other's directions. You guys are going to meet up on the stairs, and you guys can exit the Zenith Rise through the Windwatch, which is the way you came in. Jesus, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, as they meet up, Silver's gonna look at Johan. Jesus, you look like you went through hell.
You have no idea. On the bright side, you should see what the other guy looked like when I was done. On the downside, you should have seen what the other guy looked like when I was done.
Holy shit, you actually fought something?
He's still alive.
Yeah.
Father, he's just gonna chuckle to himself.
We'll discuss everything back at the Calcan
As he
office.
realizes the beautiful irony of Johan totally beat the crap out of the dude, and Father A talked his way out.
Yeah, it was kind of flip-flopped because Lorraine did not want to fight you guys. Her former mentor and another Sentinel.
Yep.
So did the roommates just like change personalities for a night?
Well, I mean, I didn't want Kaden dead, but if Kaden wanted to throw down, she'd be dead.
She lives by a code, and...
Oh yeah, it's the second time I've managed to invoke that code.
Just like, I don't have a good reason to kill you. Ah, fine.
It's because I'm great.
You live this time too. But anyways, for the rest of the party, things are going to be settling down as it appears they've caught the assassin. You guys can see from the Magnate's Keep there's an entire battalion of soldiers lined up in the northern courtyard. Whatever's going down, it seems that it's being solved. You guys are able to exit through the Windwatch.
So we're literally walking by them as they're doing this?
No, you're not walking by them. The Magnate's Keep is is elevated above the rest of the palace. There are areas within it, because you guys are on the upper floors. There are areas within it where you can see down to the northern courtyard where the stables are. And in that area, there's an entire battalion of troops arranged. It seems they've captured somebody.
That's going to be interesting to watch when they figure out that's not who they're looking for.
Well, I mean, she could be
worried about-
anybody. She's, probably just hiding her face. We got
I'm
it.
more worried about.
I would go and see. Yeah, I would go and see who they caught.
Johan is like, I need to go to sleep.
Mhm.
I think
Isn't it like midday?
What time of day is it?
Yeah, it's going to be going into the afternoon, but you guys did spend the whole morning traveling here.
I think we should just head back and rest for now. If they've got that many people, I'm sure they can handle it. No one's dying, so I don't see a reason to
worried that
intervene.
they're going to execute this person.
Huh?
I just don't want it to be Lorraine.
Like, let's take note of it. If they think they have the assassin that killed the magnate, do you think they're just gonna lock them up, throw away the key?
Well, to be truthful, yes I do, because court of justice is still a court of justice.
I
If
mean,
they wanted them dead in this giant crowd, they would be charging and killing them, not holding them at bay.
yeah, there are trials in Ardor, although they are seldom and mostly for only very large name trials.
I think killing the magnate is pretty large name.
Yeah. So you guys are going to go look at this. You guys are going to go look at this person.
Can we see the person through the windows or no?
Yeah, I'm
sounds
real
good.
curious, because then it's gonna be like bum bum bum.
Yeah, through the window, you guys really can't make it out from this distance who it is. They're kind of like a speck on a football field. However, to Barty's eye, it doesn't look like Lorraine. As the servant, or rather the person being captured, looks blonde.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Let's go.
Alrighty. The party leave.
Yep.
Okay. Does Johan and Bartholomew want to tell the party what they found on the way back to the Kalkin office?
I figured we wait till we get back to the Kalkin office so that no ears or eyes overhears us.
Is Beat with us? Why would we be going to the Kalkin office? We have to do political stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going
Gonna
to
be-
turn to Father A and go, you want to do political stuff? I was beaten within an inch of my life. I want to go to bed.
The leader of our country die. I held him in my arms.
Anderson,
You took what? A sword to the hand?
I took a sword to the chest.
Yeah, and you're still alive, aren't you?
Anderson, I'm gonna say Meat is probably gonna be tagging with us for a little while.
Well, I was asking more like, is she with us? And I was
Yeah.
like, I feel like we have more important things to be doing.
She is with you, and she looks like still. Well, she's not terribly shaken, but she's kind of like. She's kind of
Not
like
there
that.
mentally.
Yeah, she's kind of like that puppy on the street. You know, she's got her arms wrapped around herself. She's like looking side to side this whole time. Like she does not feel comfortable at all anymore. Whereas before, when she was with you, she was always kind of haughty and proud to display
Watching your charge die and
That was the word I was looking for. He was our charge.
die in front of your eyes. Second time in a month. Also, and a shape-shifting assassin come really close to gutting you like a pig. It's a lot to take in. She'll have PTSD for the rest of her life.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's... You don't have very good bedside manner for a healer. Silverus, he's saying this, smiling and laughing. I have to laugh at times like...
wounds.
Yeah, you guys are going to get back to the Kalkin house, though, and the bells are going to come to a stop. Sindel is going to be the one who greets you guys and says as you step in, she's going to say, what was all that mess at the castle about? Oh, Johan!
Magnate's dead again.
She goes.
Silverus literally says this while holding his hands behind his head, walking.
Yeah, she goes silent and finally says, "I should have come to expect that from Arter."
Also, Ganethel got the evidence that we were going to use to prove that Lord Marcus was involved.
Oh yeah, mate, that was one of the things I wanted to tell you. Marcus is part of the Ganethel cult and was probably going to cause a lot of issues here.
I feel like I haven't stated it nearly enough yet. He has caused a lot of issues, and those are still happening.
Well, I don't think we're going to have to worry about, them rioting against him anymore.
You don't know that.
You can't riot against a leader that's dead.
I hate this guy. I want to spit on his grave.
Bring him back. I have to kill him again.
His sides, be like,
Me, why don't you go get some rest? We're gonna talk to Katrina. Alright?
Meat's going to raise a hand and say, "Oh, you can't talk to Katrina right now. She's in council."
With
she shrugs and says, some girl who came by asking for protection."
Jesus. Okay.
do I see my mail?
Oh yeah, Katrina did bring it down here, for you. You have, the black sword, and this is sitting on Sindel's desk. You see it. Sindel does not tell you about it, by the way. She is not a good scribe.
So I see clearly that it's for me.
Yeah, you're gonna see a black sword, sitting on her desk, and everybody else in the party, I assume, has been carrying around this sword as you guys have been, like, wanting to sell it. And you are going to know exactly what that sword is in 2 letters. There's a scroll and a letter for you.
You can forget this letter or the scroll that comes with the sword, but something else did come for you, Anderson.
Sindel is going to look down at her desk and say, "Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have to distribute mail. I'm used to being a seeker, not a scribe." And she picks up the letter and hands it to Father A.
I mean, it can't be that important, mail's mail.
It is exactly what we discussed at the end of last session. Galay, it is a letter from Galay saying she found Kadam. She's been inside of the palace for the past week, weaving her way closer and closer to, or rather, just interpreting different people in the palace. And Galay is not sure why, but hey, she found her for you.
Waiting $1 short.
It technically came before you went. It technically came before you went to the keep.
Does Anderson say that out loud?
And before the prince was assassinated.
When did this letter arrive?
Sindel is gonna shrug and say sometime yesterday morning with some food supplies.
Father Ace is gonna angrily tear this thing up. I don't want to talk about what I just read. But, Celebris, your, 500 gold was well spent.
Silver's just kind of stops in place and turns around. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did I say on the way here? Sometimes you just gotta laugh at shit like this.
I'm also going to do their business, but Father is also going to distinctly remember that he smuggled 3 letters out of the castle.
He did.
But that would be a
Next session thing to go over.
well, or a way to bookend the session. You know, we're
Johan,
I don't need to start reading all my mail.
none of us, have the authority to pop in on Katrina, so maybe you want to go check in on her, see what's going on.
I will. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Consider it just 10:30 right now.
That is very fair. Yeah. We are ending there. Oof. Okay, so experience for tonight. Well, the prince is dead.
Do I get experience for killing him?
Katum did all of the work for you. Literally
Yeah,
all of the work.
and Lance got credit for that catacomb fight, so I should at least get half.
The prince is dead. You guys told Katum Bevelis is dead, which Nyla's gonna be like, hey, thanks for telling my insane friend that her boyfriend's dead. Great. That's real helpful, guys. Real helpful.
Yeah, well, you know.
Why am I half expecting it to be
I'm curious. I'm kind of curious if she'd be like, well, thanks for telling my insane assassin friend that her boyfriend's dead. Now I gotta deal with that. I'm like, well, I could have given you her corpse. What would you have preferred?
In Nyla's case,
Probably the corpse.
that is a bridge that'll be crossed later.
Why do I strongly have a feeling that Nyla is literally the one with Katrina right now?
Oh, maybe it's Katum.
It is not either of those, but I was gonna say we can roleplay. We don't have to roleplay, but I can describe what Johan sees stepping into the room, and that could be where we
Which room?
into Katrina's room, or into the meeting room.
Yeah.
Guess Nyla's-
No, we're going to save that for the start of next session.
No, I'm just gonna describe what you see, and that's where we're gonna end, and then we'll pick up right there. Stepping into the room, Katrina is talking to a young girl with deep green hair, and she looks very clearly a Lil Najian. And that is where we're ending.
Deep green hair.
Yeah.
Clearly a little
That's not ringing a bell to me.
Yes, this character has appeared 3 times before in the campaign, she's appeared twice before and mentioned once. But it was long ago.
Around for these?
No, it was group.
Okay.
It was group 1 back in Stormier days.
Okay, so yeah, this is before my time.
Yeah, you guys
In
know.
that session.
You guys know what's her face is. You guys know Katrina is in council with somebody. There's another major. Oh yeah, Lorraine. Frickin' Lorraine's alive. There you go.
Yep. She's not alive. She's unalived.
Yeah, and she's undead. And I'm actually going to give you guys 2 knocks of experience for that Lorraine fight for knocking out Thaddeus. Because her and Thaddeus were just going to flee because, she can't drop cover in front of Thaddeus. But when you guys knocked him out, she was like, alright, cool, I'd just pick him up and look like I was the hero carrying him out of here. was like, guys,
Yeah.
look, just let me go. Let me go, come on.
Isn't
Anyways,
it great to be, non-murder hobo?
yeah, 2,000 experience for tonight.
2,000.
2,000 experience. And I'm going to give Barty inspiration tonight for the one bold decision of the DM specifically goading you into like this bad decision of just like, yeah, you probably want to go in this room because you know there are going to be people in there, and then you actually like, yeah, Barty would do that. Like, this is the only time he's going to get to investigate that, and he's going to do it.
Yeah, he's kind of brash.
That is.
I love being. You probably shouldn't split the party. But the DM says we should go in here. Fine, we'll split the party.
I guess I'll take somebody with me.
I mean, I don't think you guys needed to split
I mean,
the party.
it is.
I had Tatum's situation handled.
Look on the bright side. If you split the party, at least you put the biggest shield with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was about to say, if Barty had taken any of those attacks from Lorraine,
I would be dead.
Yeah, he would not be standing.
If I took any of those attacks at last level, I would be dead.
Yeah.
Like, Tough gave me the health to survive that.
Yeah,
And to be... Go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, she was a paladin rogue, so she was dealing sneak attack and smite damage. And Barty Johan messed up when he let her get her sneak attack off by stepping next to Thaddeus. And that was the signal there. But anyways, for you guys, your next session is on the 5th of May. Wow. Oh, we played twice this month. That's great. And I'm going to end the broadcast there. 2,000 experience, inspiration for Barty. 5th of May, your guys' next session.